Yo, 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 yo. What is up, guys? How we doing? How we doing? Yo. Hope everyone's doing well today. Hope everyone's feeling good. Having a decent end to their supposed fucking weekend or whatever. Yo, what up, sailors? Look, it's the guy from Bonnie's stream. I know. That's all I am. I'm the guy from someone else's stream. That's it. Sailors, welcome in, dude. I hope you're doing well. Big shout out to my sweet Sailor's Bounty. He's like one of my first ever subscribers. And he comes by every now and then to renew his sub and wish me well. In chat, let's all wish him well as well. Looking huge today? Why, thank you. I take steroids. I'm just gonna start recycling Miz content. Steroid arc incoming, alright? It's meme time, chat. It's meme time. Guys, 10 out of 10 music taste, why thank you. You're my background entertainment for the evening as I am deep into a fundraiser. No shit. Well, fucking Godspeed, dude. Godspeed. Gains incoming, yeah. I wouldn't be too afraid of the hair, man. Too afraid of the hair. However, if I just went bald arc, that'd be one thing. I don't think bald arc would be the worst. I do kind of look like racist, however, if I'm bald. That's the only thing. You can't really be bald and white, you know? You had to pick one of the two. However, I don't mind it. Look at me. Look at me stare deep into your soul with no hair. You know? It's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's not great, but you know, just deep into your soul. Look at me. Deep into your soul. I'd shave my beard if I think I think I would just... You know what I think I'd do? You know what I think I'd do? Maybe get some head tattoos to balance out the racist look. I think that actually would make it worse. I think that would be far worse in every way. I stared into the abyss in Harry Styles' Grammys outfit? What happened? What kind of offense could he possibly have levied with that? Wonder how much to stare. Would pay for the Miz steroids? Look, man, at this point they'll publish fucking anything. Alright, let's look at Harry Styles. Grammys? What happened? No, dude, I don't think tattoos do well. As someone who went from long hair to skin bald, that def wasn't a good idea. Of course not, ever. No one wants to. Look, radical change is scary. It really depends how it is you know and meet people. The changes are less daunting. What did he wear? What is this? What the fuck am I looking at? I mean, that's okay, I guess. Is that the worst thing I've seen? It's not... It's fine. I think it's kind of lit. I'd wear it. I'd wear it. I don't know. I think the tattoos help. You know what I do love? I love, like, dumb, disjointed fucking tattoos like this. Like, no, I don't like sleeves, but I like a bunch of fucking dumb tattoos just covering someone's arm. What the fuck's this anchor mean to you, you know? Looks like you have, like, the fucking, like, sigil of the United States, like the U.S. president here for some reason. You liked the album Cry Baby. Nails. I don't know why or what, but you have nails there. You know, like, whatever. Whatever, it's fine. Shit, I was just saying, this is a no-fap community? No. It's a lot of fapping, actually. That's most of what we do. That's most of what we do here. It's a lot of fap. Mostly fap. Very pro-flap. He looks like a French jester. I mean, it looks like, someone, like, ordered a stripper and asked them to wear the French dresser attire. That's 666 in Hebrew. Good call. Yes. That is what that is. Those are not three nails. That's him signaling to the world the eminence of the international cabal of pedophiles drinking the blood of children, of which he's a part of. Yes. Washington Wizards Kyle Kuzma coat. Let's see. It looks like he has like a built-in airbag. He looks like an SSX Tricky character. The fuck? I mean, hey man, kind of cool. Motherfucker is so tall. Yeah, he's an NBA player. He plays in the NBA as a tall person, you know? Like, he's tall in the NBA. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know, not too bad. Not too bad. I don't hate this. Kind of. I don't also love it. It's kind of whatever to me. I'm very indifferent to Harry Styles as a human being. I try not to let thoughts of Harry Styles or what Harry Styles does or wears pervade into my day-to-day. But it's not too bad. How was my day? My day was honestly kind of shit. I woke up at 5:20 today. And so I feel totally laid to waste, and it is disorienting and sad and shitty. And I honestly don't know if I will stream for super long today, because I might just try to go to bed. You know? I might just try to go to bed at like a reasonable hour today and like not finish all of my caffeinated beverage and just try to be a normal human being. Reminds me of the Dylan mural. Whenever you say Dylan, Dylan just sounds like the name of a shitty kid, you know? Doesn't this kind of just seem like the name of a shitty kid? I mean, nice Dylan mural. But whenever you hear Dylan, you kind of have to say Bob Dylan to me. Or I'm like, what fucking paste eater has a mural in Minneapolis, you know? But that is similar. You know what there is? I was about to rag on Minneapolis, but there is some culture out of Minnesota, you know? They had Prince. Prince is enough for multiple lifetimes. I hear Bob Dylan. I heard that harmonica. There we go. Ayo, Young Thug. Did you end up listening to Four Big Guys by Digbar yesterday? Rico Lime, I regret to inform you, I didn't. I didn't. I dropped the ball. I failed you. Who looks at a baby and says that's a Dylan? A fucking sadist. A sadist. Of all the Dylans I know, none of them were particularly stand-up people. Some were fine. I can't do an all-out assault on Dylans, that unilaterally, but there are some Dylans. I met a lot of shitty Dylans, you know? I feel like it's a name with a prophecy to it, you know? Like, that's how I feel. All right, someone can send me four big guys. I'm down to look at it, okay? If someone sends me 4 big guys, I'll look at the thing. All right, send me the link. First name for sure? No, it's a criminal fucking thing to do to someone. Criminal. Utterly fucking mean. In every way. You gotta know it, too. Brutal. Brutal. Alright, what do we got? Did you see the Asmon AI stream today? No. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Is it on LSF? Let's look at it. I'm feeling absolutely fucking tired. Dude, I think I might have to... How many of you guys would be able to catch my streams if I streamed at, like, 2 in the afternoon? You know? I don't really want to, because I kind of like the late night streams, but people are also, like, streaming in this window now, and that sucks. How late would you go? Fuck if I know, man, until Miz goes live, I guess. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. It's very hard to figure out a good time to stream. Because people stream during this window. How about 7? That's kind of already when I stream, dude. And now, like, everyone started streaming within it. And that is... Unless I start streaming at midnight. That's the only other thing I could think of. No, you don't want to have a couple hundred viewers. You gotta grow. Having a couple hundred viewers isn't enough. Like, I'll have to quit streaming. I won't make enough money. Let's see. OTK extra Emily ad. What the fuck? Really? No shit?
The chubby gourmet. Wow, there I am! Wait,
yo.
My face is like...
What? That's nuts. OTK popped a billboard? Nah, it's tough, man. Like, figuring out when to stream's like gonna be. It's gonna be fucking eviscerating on a long enough timeline. I might have to just like really go graveyard, man. I don't know. We'll figure it out though. We'll figure it out. All right, let's see. Asmon's honest take on Starforge PCs.
What do you think about Starforge PCs?
Starforge PCs? Dude, why would I spend ridiculous amounts of money on a gaming computer when I can spend the same money on Dr. Pepper? Like, I'm just not into that whole expensive gaming gear thing. But honestly, if you like it and have the means, more power to you. Why not? It's what you like, and I get it. I just don't care for it myself. It is what it is, yo. Don't let anyone drag you down.
That's so
or call you a
fucking
nerd
insane.
Let's go big dick, boys. Don't let anyone drag you down or call you a nerd because of it. Let's go big dick, boys.
I don't know if this is...
Let's go big dick boy.
Do we have a quick...
Streaming when Nick ends is the best bet. Yeah, but that'll relegate me to like fucking 4-hour streams, dude. Miz will go live at like 3 or 4. S-Fan at 2. Like, I don't know, man. If Nick were to fucking like host me every day, maybe it would be good. But even still, he wouldn't do that, one, because that's insane and a massive ask, and no one would do that in their right mind. And then 2, everyone would start going live. The only issue is like, fuck, man. Like, maybe try some day streams. There's just, I don't know. Stop trying to dodge people. Yeah, but some days it's fucking brutal. Like, today's a brutal day. Today's a brutal day. Fucking everyone's live. Bonnie's live with S-Fan in the kitchen, so that's brutal. Tectone, Sear, Russell, Extra Emily, Lakari. It's brutal.
Asmongold, do we have a question for Athene?
Yeah, I've got a question. Did he really scam people like they say? I don't know, man. I tried to look it up but couldn't find a straight answer. You know it. I know it. Everyone knows it. Athene made some of the best WoW content ever. Despite all the drama, it's tough to ignore the good stuff he made. But I guess we'll never know for sure whether
Who is this guy?
genuinely scammed anyone or not.
No, I didn't scam anyone. AI Asmongold. Thanks for asking. Holy shit, man.
That's fucking insane. That's fucking insane! Yo, what up, William? I hope you're doing well, brother, man. Welcome in, man. Let's see, what else do we have in here? Amaranth gets a little closer to XQC. Oh, no. Oh, no. Jesus, 14 months? That's been so fucking long, dude. Yo, I hope you're doing alright, man. You've been, like, crushing Val. That's all I've been seeing. Just non-stop William Val.
No, you listen. You listen.
Yeah.
I feel like I explained it.
So, what don't you understand? Like, the part.
Just the other part, like, what is the actual...
And, like, the part.
Just the other part, like, what is...
Homeboy's just going for bait. Like, he knows. He knows what to do. God, the dude's, like, thinking about... He's just non-stop farming clips, dude.
What don't you understand? Like,
Fucking...
Just...
Like, you know. Like, it's the same thing. Like, when he leaks his likes, he knows it's a clip now. Like, I'm positive of it. The dude knows it's a clip. There's no other way. There's no way around it.
The other part, like, what is the actual...
I feel like I explained it.
so, what don't you understand? Like, the part.
Just the other part, like, what is the actual... The actual problem itself, huh?
He knows, you know? Like, the dude is so fucking aware. CEO tells employee to get back to work. What do we got? What do we got from Eric?
Why are you doing this, Emmy? Who do you think you are, girlie?
She's like, no scamming. No scamming, ugly. Sit down. Her first fucking complete sentence. Just gonna start calling him Tyler One's brother soon. It's all downhill, man. Do your fucking job.
This way? I'm not moving. I'm not moving.
How to get over existentialism? Why do you have to get over existentialism, dude? Existentialism is the antidote to what you maybe fearing, which is nihilism. If you want to get over existentialism, you know, try to believe in God or something. If you want some kind of divine, unassailable meaning to living, you gotta find that in a God concept, or you have to find a reason to live for yourself, which is existentialist in nature. You know what I mean? You're starting a business?
It's good now.
What business? Yeah, man, I'm so fucking... Honestly, here's the thing with the Kyrie trade. I'll talk about it for a sec, even though I know no one in my fucking chat cares about Kyrie Irving or the Mavericks. My take on this is that, one, I don't think there will be any more hospitable of an environment for Kyrie Irving than Dallas. If we're gonna get an anti-vax, flat earth truther neo-Nazi... let's not call him a neo-Nazi, but anyone who's willing to say the sentence... Hitler wasn't a great guy, but he did do X, then we already know at the core of it all, it's not going to work out for the dude, you know? no other state could accept him, you know? Like, let me tell you something. The Mavericks just have a thing for Germany, is what I'm coming to learn, you know? Oh, man. They went from German superstar to, you know, German history enthusiast, which, you know, what a good time. Yeah, look, the thing I hate most about being a Mavericks fan is that it attracts the most heinous, you know, just like truly contemptuous people, like real neo-Nazi white supremacist NBA fans, like all of them, because we've had a long storied history of white superstars. Same thing with the Boston Celtics. They have the same concern. Yeah, I mean, look, we gave up a really, like, one of the, probably the league's best 3-and-D assets, and a really consistent second shooter and secondary ball handler for an inconsistent, manic, at best Hall of Famer, at worst not playing because he's in some kind of depressive spiral because the world doesn't like that he's trying to, you know, shine light on the good in Hitler. That is the issue. I don't know. It's like, at the very best, the trade works out in that we essentially supercharge our existing offense. We have a secondary ball handler that can create, you know, independent of Luka, while also being a really reliable, you know, three threat. So, you know, both of them can hit spot-up threes off the other person's ability to create. And we have the two best, you know, ISO playmakers in the world right now. But I just don't see him staying, you know? Like, he's such a fucking locker room cancer. It's a literal all-in bet. I think the Mavericks recognize on some level that they're never getting a superstar in free agency, ever. They're never getting one. We have never been able to do it. The closest we ever got was, like, fucking Rajon Rondo. And to call him a superstar is kind of a tough one, and that was the single greatest disaster we've ever had as a fucking basketball team. So then after, what we end up getting is, like, we have probably the only ever shot we'll have at landing with our mismanaged assets a secondary superstar, period. That's it. Like that is as close as we'll ever get to getting a secondary superstar with Luka. And Kyrie Irving might have pull to bring other free agents to the table in the future. But I don't know. I think we made the Nets a lot better, and we gambled our entire future. But I don't think we make that trade if Luka isn't putting pressure on the front office to produce a secondary star, because we just don't fucking have one, you know? And this is a bona fide star. This is a Hall of Famer at their best, who's also just a fucking manic nightmare. And I will say Dallas is the best home for someone like Kyrie Irving because, that's about as K-Kona as you're going to get. And especially when you start considering like a legitimate, borderline problematic fan base, no one's going to ask the Mavs to sit him, put Mark Cuban on the court, dude. At this point, I just want Mark Cuban to shut the fuck up and do his pharmacy thing and like stop trying to be this like hyper involved owner. Like just do your fucking pharmacy thing and show up to games and be like the engaged owner people like. But my God, he is awful to manage. But Kyrie's a PR nightmare. It doesn't matter for Dallas. It doesn't matter. The Nets are better. Yeah, the Nets got way better there. But I mean, yeah, it'll alleviate it. But like, we have issues on the defensive end too, and we gave up fucking Dorian Finney-Smith, who's one of the best value, like dollar for dollar fucking NBA players we have right now. He's a reliable deep threat. He's had really clutch streaks of shooting, and he's a fucking awesome defensive threat. Like, awesome. So, I don't know. Packers or Bears? I don't watch any football at all. I only watch the NBA. I never got into watching sports as a kid. I just liked playing them. Every time I'd sit down to watch a game, I'd just want to go play. The only reason I got into basketball is because I got obsessed with NBA 2K in like 2017. Just obsessed with playing NBA 2K for no reason. Yeah, I feel like Durant is going to leave too now. I don't think he is. I don't see why he would. I think, I mean, then again, he's left so many good situations for, not even money, but just like to create these like unfair super team setups. But it's crazy how Kyrie Irving literally fucking torpedoed like a trio, like a big three of like his friends almost independently, almost independently. I always put my hair down when I sleep, 100%. Who was Dallas's best player behind Luka? I mean, right now, it's probably Christian Wood. Christian Wood's solid. I mean, Kristaps was really... I mean, that was a really good pick and roll and pick and pop threat, honestly. Like, it's really upsetting that it didn't work out and that Kristaps was so plagued with injury, because it could have been really solid. I think Christian Wood has been better alongside him, but he's not as strong of a defensive anchor. So it's just tough, man. Like, we did make the right trades at the right time. It was good to go for Kristaps, and it did help the team. He was just always injured. Oh, our owner could be way worse, I mean, just look at the fucking Knicks, Just look at the Knicks. Oh, sorry, I tagged into the show during an ad. I assume football, different question. Thoughts on Antetokounmpo and the Bucks? I mean... won a fucking championship. I don't like watching Giannis because like he's just like it's not like interesting basketball. Like he just does this like fucking like 2-step Euro step that takes him from the 3 line to the fucking bucket, and like there's not really a way to like stop it defensively, but it's also not like an interesting or skillful thing to witness. Like it's just cool to watch this dude run like a fucking gazelle essentially. At like 7 feet tall. It's fucking insane. The dude's super talented, obviously, but I just like, it's not like I'm captivated by his game. Like I don't want to like watch him play over and over again until he adds more depth to his gameplay and like does more with his with like a shooting stroke. He's gonna be like stoppable. Not really though. At the same time, it's fucking hard. How are you feeling about the Sixers? I haven't really kept up with the Sixers, man. I think that they have a lot of future invested in a really, I would say, an overvalued star at this point. That's kind of my stance on the process. Joel Embiid, man, fucking amazing, but he's so fucking injured all the time. Dude's whole career has been on the bench. Bring back $2 beer and hot dogs at Mavs Stadium. Do you think Kobe would have taken over NJ's notoriety and fame from his skill? No. I mean, I think that Kobe's actually kind of done a disservice only because the actual rate of scoring was so much lower during Kobe's era than Michael's. But in no universe do I think that Kobe could in any way challenge Michael Jordan's celebrity in that way, only because of like what Michael Jordan was to basketball. I mean, like he literally, like he was basketball. He changed basketball. Kobe Bryant existed at a time where like he was always compared to Jordan. Jordan was kind of just Jordan, you know? Like he became so transcendent, there was no one to compare him to. And now every player thereafter will be compared to Jordan's greatness. So I think that that's kind of telling in terms of like notoriety or celebrity. Kobe Bean Bryant, Michael Jeffrey Jordan. You'll never see Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Imagine getting shit-faced on endless beer. God. Yeah, tell that Ice Cube what's up. Yeah, we yeeted that into the stratosphere. All right, what else do we have here today? Jenny got robbed again? Do the Wizards suck? The Wizards are actually okay now. I mean, they had Kristaps. Kuzma's decent. They're not bad. They're not great. They're not going to be a big playoff team or even make the playoffs, but they're fine. They're not the worst team in the league, but they're not going anywhere right now.
It's good now.
Yeah, you gotta know. This shit happens all the time in Latin America. A lot of drive-by with motorcycles of people trying to take shit from you. It's very common. Honestly, fucking 10 out of 10 execution on my guy here. That was a precision move. I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty smooth.
It's good now.
But like at this point, this dude's just staring daggers into you. He's going as you're going, you know, and I get that that's kind of part of the course, but dude nailed it. Not much that can be done there. I mean, there's a lot that can be done, like just not crossing the street while it's etching through, but it's kind of part of the course to do that. Like, it's not uncommon. Think she's trying to get robbed for content? That seems unlikely.
It's good now.
I feel like Jenny is too trusting out in other countries, or maybe I'm looking at this from a very male standpoint. I mean, I think that there's a party that kind of has to be, like, trusting and receptive. I don't know what she did here that was too trusting. I don't watch Jenny. I actually don't even know if we've met before. She was like, oh, maybe we did briefly? At TwitchCon, I think? It might have. But I don't know, man. I mean, is she in Argentina? This looks like Argentina, but I don't know for sure. Where is she? Okay.
It's good now.
GeoGuessr. Coming through. Oh, she's in Chile? Okay. He's not even going to shout out Prime? So she can get another phone so he can steal it later? He doesn't realize that he could keep milking this. You know? Don't forget the Twitch Prime. Buys another phone. Circles back around. He's just stream sniping and stealing the phone. Imagine the guy continues streaming. He raids himself. Hi, buenos dias. Mi nombre es Ernesto. Y bienvenidos.
It's good now.
It's not good now. It was, in fact, not good now. Alright, sucks, man. Okay, so this will give us context for this other thing up here, then. So, Jenny talks about the robber yesterday not being her fault and compares herself to Hachubi. Are people upset about this? Why is the clip down? Does she say something insane? Not even a mirror?
Like, you know, Hachugo went around like all over the places, including Brazil, and then nothing like this happened. Like, she
Okay.
went to a dangerous place sometimes by herself too, with the phone out and everything. But you know, she never got like robbed or
Dude,
stole
South
phones.
America isn't that dangerous, and frankly, getting your shit stolen as you're like, holding a very expensive phone out in front of your face in an impoverished area through traffic is kind of something that does happen. It's not that dangerous at all. I never felt threatened. That might be a very male perspective. I still think I would get stolen from. I think that she's a fairly small person, in all likelihood. I think I remember her being quite small. With very expensive tech on her. In an environment that's in total economic decay. And the likelihood of someone seeing opportunity and taking a few $1,000s, USD of tech for themselves is a pretty fucking likely thing here. This isn't like violent crime. I mean, you could argue it's violent because it's like kind of a robbery of sorts, but like, to me, this is a crime of this is like an economic crime. She didn't get murdered, I don't think that South America's as dangerous as people purport it to be, but I do think that there's a big issue with, corruption and pretty rampant organized crime. But in my experience traveling through Latin America, it was never such that I felt unwelcome or unsafe.
Stolen phone or something. Can't tell they were 20.
I mean, it's very, yeah, I mean, dude, I think you're kind of talking out of your ass. You're Pirate OG, looking for discourse.
Thank you so much. No,
So would you recommend not traveling there? Of course not. I think it's a fucking incredible place to travel. Taylor ham, egg, and cheese. Now I know you're a Miz kid. Maybe not for you then. Maybe not. We'll see. I'm kidding. I'll tell you what. I think that it's absolutely okay for anyone to travel through Latin America as long as you are aware of your environment. Like, I think that there are certain places to, like, maybe not walk through. And they're pretty easy to identify or interpret. Like, if they're more desolate, dark, poorly lit, so on and so forth, the likelihood of, like, a robbery occurring is, probably higher. But generally speaking, I mean, I never got in any trouble outside of with corrupt police officers. That's the only actual issue I ever found myself in through the entirety of Latin America. That is it.
Mods told me, like, they saw VODs. There were times she walked around, like, dangerous place by herself, like, with the phone out. Multiple times. Not all the time, but sometimes. And then I think it's just like, it's unlucky.
I mean, she's not wrong. It is kind of unlucky, but to be more aware of your environment, especially, like, I think that being aware of the fact that this is a very common occurrence in Latin America, these, like, drive-by thefts on motorcycle and scooters, is something to definitely kind of internalize, you know what I mean? We've also seen it happen on streams time and time again. Like, this is not the first time we've witnessed something of this nature occurring. So her understanding that and avoiding it would probably be best in that regard. But, yeah, it's just a lack of awareness and it being unlucky, It's much harder to steal a backpack. You're right.
But also, what am I going to do? This shit happened,
I don't get why people are, like, mad at her for saying this. Why is this controversial?
She was definitely lucky. And,
I mean, you can definitely take more precautions. This is such a stupid thing to care about. LSF has a history? Well, what's the history? Fill me in. If I can ask, did you ever have a heavy drinking phase? And if so, did it eventually dissipate? I'm in law school. My father passed in July, of course. Okay, here. Tell me when you're back, and I'll touch on that. Hachu has a shoulder cam and bodyguards most of the time. That will also help, of course. LSF has a history of hating on Jenny. Yeah, this just seems so obnoxiously petty to take active issue with. It is unlucky to get robbed. You are not likely to get robbed every time you step outside in Latin America. There are a couple things that are going to hurt you. One, having an expensive phone that is removed from your body to an extent, and walking through traffic like that, as it is very common for people on motorcycles or scooters to, engage in like drive-by theft of that nature. That's super duper common in Latin America, and knowing that is an important part of just like environmental awareness, you know? So that's where she's not unlucky, but she's unlucky that she encountered it. I mean, like, I traveled all of Latin America. I was never robbed, but one time, and I wasn't even robbed, I just left some boots on top of my motorcycle. They were like rain boots, and I had it parked behind a fence, but someone just reached in and grabbed the boots, and that's okay. That was not the end of the world for me. They were just some rain boots, and I moved on, and they probably needed them. But yeah, this is to me so superfluous. Like that's, yeah. I mean, that's a robbery. I mean, it's kind of like burglary though. I wasn't on the bike, like I was gone, and it was locked behind a fence, but they reached through and grabbed it, and that's the only time I was robbed the entire time. And that was my fault for also literally leaving something out overnight. You know? I guess it's theft, yeah. Because burglary is like entering a home, correct? So that was the only thing, that's the only theft that ever happened to me, period, the entire time. And I had a lot of expensive tech, really expensive cameras, etc. the whole time, never had any issues. And so, yeah, I mean, there's definitely some situational awareness there to hone, and like being aware of like common theft and methods of you know, thieving in these environments is huge. But you're also not likely to encounter someone trying to rob you every time you leave. I went through a moderate, like kind of more like of a delinquent phase when I was in high school. I was like maybe like ninth grade, where I was drinking kind of somewhat frequently in that regard. But I was just like drinking with friends like once a week. I mean, like compared to my peers, I was drinking probably more than others. But I had cut that out essentially after like a few months of, you know, recognizing due to my father's alcoholism and his father's alcoholism that I was in all likelihood predisposed to becoming an alcoholic myself, just on some kind of genetic or neurochemical level. So you know, I was lucky enough to have pretty salient examples of abuse in my life, and a mother who was very transparent with me about the likelihood of me replicating on some level those same habits. So I did not make it to that point. Are most people generally receptive when you traveled? Whenever I cross, yes, very much so. Especially in Latin America, I found I met nothing but total warmth and curiosity and generosity, period. In no universe. My father passed from alcoholism. Gladly have slowed down a bit. Hey man, I think that's awesome. If you're in a position where you can gradually slow down and taper your use, and it's not to the a full-blown kind of addiction of sorts, but maybe something that's more habituated, then you should be okay. If you do feel as though you have a legitimate, like, let's say, like, chemical addiction, it's probably best you consult with a legitimate addiction counselor, as I haven't, like, had to break alcoholism before, and I know that it can be radically unsafe to just cold turkey it. So I would definitely talk with a counselor of some kind. How was it to live the lore of Che Guevara? I mean, there is a lot of like really sobering self-confrontation involved with a journey of that magnitude for sure. It's a really like arduous, like it's an endurance activity. It's not really fun. It's very fucking challenging, and it tasks you with like reckoning both with the dissonance of like material conditions that the world is kind of provided based on region, while simultaneously having to observe and assimilate the lack of deservedness, that we are in many ways bound by common experience and emotional terrain, and that being born in one place shouldn't condemn you to a life of toiling in perpetuity to some kind of plutocrat overseas, etc. Is this thumbnail TOS? Oh god. Is this where I ranked whether or not I would beat people in a fight? This might be TOS. I'm glad I did not finish that. I didn't finish that, right?
There's no one to blame and nothing to blame, other than the thief themselves,
She's, like, definitely half right here.
What are we gonna do?
I would say she's like 75% right. The likelihood of you having to be aware of theft is very slim, even in Latin America. But being aware of the fact that people do drive-by theft very frequently is necessary. Necessary. So, you know, now she knows. Sucks. But, like, the fact that people want to be upset with her, Jenny's mods deleted the clip and are downvoting the thread. I don't know. It's so stupid. Hachu's not necessarily just lucky. She probably was more, you know, equipped for the environment, but it's so silly. Her phone was stolen like 3 or 4 days before this. Yeah, it's just silly that people have any animosity towards her for this. She's not wrong. It is unlikely to get robbed in Latin America, you know, even if I'm walking around with my phone out. Granted, I'm a much larger dude, but I think the confluence of one, her having expensive tech that she has at a far enough distance from her own body to be easily grabbed is something to consider, you know? A backpack would probably be a better investment there. Oh, CEO Child of Europe. I did watch that, actually. Jenny's also shown a lack of situational awareness. I watched her a bit. Yeah, I mean, sure, that can happen. I just, like, don't understand why LSF really gives a fuck for her to be like, I was unlucky. It's like, yeah, she kind of was. There is a lack of situational awareness. Like, you should know that in Latin America, drive-by robberies like this on motorcycle are super common. It's just like a weird thing to invest any amount of time or energy into discussing. Russell's mods get exposed for asking for money for donos? I believe this.
Go riding on a scooter on an icy road. Just
Jesus, people are waking up so early. I gotta wake up earlier and just do things with my day. But then I can't do my late night streams.
Look at the mod comment.
PayPal me for Wait, Russell's mods are out here trying to get people to pay them for unbans?
Hey, Russell's mods.
Oh my
God, Russell, what's up? What the fuck? What sort of community you
That's just a mod comment, though.
got there, bro? They're trying to fucking shake people down for
Hey, my
unbans?
man. Hey, good job, man.
That's like way worse.
He's trying to make a buck. It's all good.
Oh my God.
Hey,
We exposed them.
he didn't do this for free.
I don't have an early day. I wake up, I go to the gym, and I start stream. I'm like a few hours into my day.
It's all good.
Jesus
Who
Christ.
is that?
Fat Maltesers looking ass.
Oh man, don't even name him because I don't want them to get in trouble, bro. But god damn, yo, if you guys.
What up, Rook? Welcome in, dude. Really enjoys a Linus visit. Who's Linus? Do you eat before the gym? Always. Always, always, always. 100%. I do not advocate fasted training. I used to train fasted, and my entire training experience improved radically. Who is Linus? Is it like Linus Tech Tips? Or is it like Linus, like, is there like a Candace kind of thing? You know? Alright, let's see.
And then on set, he scripted in that I'm supposed to press the button.
This
and
looks
it's
like Linus
supposed to
Tech
not
Tips,
work,
right?
And I'm going to explain it. And I'm sitting there explaining why it's not working. Boom, thing lights up. I'm sitting here going, Anthony's like, I spent 2 days troubleshooting this. 2 days of my life were dedicated to troubleshooting this. You walk in, you press the button, it works. So that could happen. And you guys will be here for it. Let's go. Sorry, I'm just talking to your chat.
I love that.
Okay.
No.
I love that. Listen, chat.
And then on
Dude,
set,
I love that, dude. No, dude, that's what's so fucking crazy, dude. Like, literally, don't even worry about it, dude. That's exactly what they want, dude. That's exactly what they want, dude. Don't even worry about it, dude. It's totally fine, dude. Like, that's perfect, dude. Oh, fuck, man. What a dumb... Finds a shit... there's a shit stain? No, there's not. He's not that dirty. He's not that dirty. Athene says he's probably going to do an XQC AI stream next. He's just going to be stuttering and, like, rambling. How are they going to... That means that they would have to, like, in some way, like, meaningfully transcribe his fucking rambling into a coherent sentence so that they could, like, create AI from it, you know? There's no way. There's just no way. Years of stream data? It's true, man. Fuck. It's so crazy when I think about just how little I've been, like, how new I am to streaming, you know? Some people have been doing this for fucking eons. I am such a baby streamer. I am so new to this. I have to remind myself that from time to time. I mean, yeah, look at the people you train. What, you mean like how long they've been streaming for? Yeah, eternity. Eternity, dude. Maybe if you do early day streams, you can finish up when evening people go live and even go on their streams and grow your brand. People don't invite me on their streams, man. Like, I don't just show up on people's streams. That's weird as fuck. I find that to be incredibly disingenuous and odd to do. I think it's just very exploitative to, like, randomly show up when you aren't being asked to show up. You're the new exchange student who steals all the hot chicks? What does that even mean? Yeah, I mean, it was fun because Eric was, like, outside my house, which just feels fine to do. You know, like, I do live here, so I don't take any issue with that. Maybe they would if you did morning and day streams. I don't know, man. Maybe. But if they don't, like, invite me, I'm not going to show up places, you know? Hey, thanks a bunch, Taylor Ham and Egg. Hey, Taylor Ham, Egg, and Cheese. I appreciate that, man. So there's like there's a lot I do want to do with streaming, and maybe going live early would help. I mean, I could go live at like 10 a.m. or something, but you know, Miz is gonna go live like whenever Miz goes live. Sometimes that's like noon. You know, there's gonna be some days I'm gonna get fucking eviscerated. You know. I kind of think the bigger streamers are asking for the smaller ones to ask for the collabs. That feels unlikely to me. That feels super unlikely to me. I mean, I could send out a blanket text to my friends to ask if they ever need anything, but unless you're saying they want me to ask them to come on my stream, in which case I'm not sure that's the case, dude. They probably want to like hang out. I feel like they'd rather me show up and do something for their brand than them come on my stream, where they might just end up wasting time ultimately. Here's the link to 4 Big Guys. What do we got here?
4 Big Guys.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
4 TOS. Did we get... Is this TOS? That's a Flaming Hot Cheeto, dude.
4 big guys, and they grab on my thighs, blow up my guts like the 4th of July. If they keep fucking my butt, then I might just cry. Poop and semen spraying on my eyes. He lick my dick and the cum start spraying. Charging up my dick, I'ma go super saiyan. When it comes to fucking booty, I don't do much playing. I whispered in his ear like, hey, are you staying? He said, yeah, I'm not leaving. I guess he George Floyd, cause I always leave him not breathing. He chew on my dick like a baby that's teething. I'm fucking a nigga, I think his name's Steven Hawking. Fuck him till he ain't walking. Dick stone cold.
I think I could get banned for that song. That's really explicit. I'm not big enough as a streamer. I could get buried. I feel like I could get buried. This is like someone overthinking whether to ask someone else out and psyching themselves out. Not really, dude. I just don't want to show up on people's streams and upset them, you know? It's like someone being like, I don't want to fucking just like show up to some girl's house instead of asking her out, you know? But yeah, I mean, maybe it is the case. I obviously would love to collaborate with people, but that's not why I'm friends with them, and I don't want anyone to ever get that idea, you know? So we chill, and we do what it is we do here, and we grow slowly. Yeah, but those are wildly different scenarios. Look at Russell, and I'm not Russell. Russell's been around a lot longer than I have, you know? I'm new. And I don't want to be that person, frankly. I don't think Russell's odd. He will collab with time. I love hanging out with my friends, man. And if they want to hang out with me more on stream, I'm down. You know? But I don't know when to stream. Do you enjoy collabing? I love collabing, dude. I love collabing on other people's streams. If I hosting people on my stream makes me super uncomfortable, like crazy uncomfortable. Like that's the only thing I take issue with. Like just showing up, like having people on my stream feels weird only because I never know what I want to do, ever. If I can help people with their content, I want to be there, but I don't know if I always help, you know? And I'm not deluded enough to think that my presence is always a benefit, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, I know people definitely want me to collab. People don't really even know that I like live here because I don't collab at all. Like people come in all the time asking me if I live with S-Fan or if I live next to Mizkif or something. Like they have no clue, you know? Which is odd. But I also like that I'm like kind of independent insofar that like I don't rely on them, you know? Like I don't want them to feel like I rely on them. That makes me feel weird. Grayson asks me that all the time. I hope you're invited to participate in OTK Game Day. Yeah, it'd be super fun, man. If stream your preferred time, then you will build an audience that allows you to stream preferred hours. Yeah, I mean, that's one way to look at it, for sure. But I also feel like if you go head-to-head with the big boys nonstop, you're going to get fucking cooked. Like eviscerated to the point to where your stream will die. And that's what I'm most afraid of, is my stream dying, streaming midday. You know what I mean? Slap your banana? I'm not going to slap it, dude. I'm not going to do it. Have you thought about streaming 2 times a day? Doesn't that feel kind of dumb? not to be kind of shitty, but like, I don't know, man. I mean, I could stream, like, it just feels like you're going to lose more people that way. Like, you'll have like a divided audience. You know what I mean? People have done it in the past, but I feel like Twitch is different. I feel like Twitch is way different now, man. I don't know. Whether or not that's the case, I'm not sure. Who knows? Ninja did twice a day. It's part of how he was so big. Yeah, I mean, if I were to do that, what I'd probably want to do is stream from like 2 to 6 and then midnight to 4 or something, but I think I'd be so tired by that point. I feel like the people who don't know you but can recognize you from events have a good impression when you're on screen. I feel like people are pretty stoked when I show up, for sure. But chat liking me and me doing, helping content creators execute is kind of different. You know what I mean? You gotta like set up jokes and laugh back and forth and make people feel good. I don't know. Look, I think that people are very direct about asking people to collab with them when they want to, and I think that if people wanted to collab with me, they'd ask me more. I think that that's kind of how this works. I'm not that deluded into thinking that people, especially in this environment, are sheepish about their personal brands and growing.
Thank you so much, best friend.
Yo, whatever.
Song Hammy. I thought it had a sick flow.
It is
Here's
fun.
the sub.
No. Thanks for the sub, Ed. I appreciate that. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I thought Eric's stream was about as wholesome as it gets. No, I mean, it was a ton of fun. I loved hanging out with Eric. But he also didn't ask me to do it. I just showed the fuck up, you know? Like, it was in my backyard, so I just went back there because they were fucking up the digging. And so that's why I did it. But yeah, when I'm invited, I love being on stream. You guys will even notice, even when I'm like in the kitchen, like today, I'm like in the kitchen while Bonnie's preparing, but like Bonnie didn't ask me to be in the kitchen. She didn't ask me to collaborate, and I feel weird being there. So like, I kind of try to get out, you know, as soon as I can, so I don't make anyone feel uncomfortable with my presence. I never want to overstay my welcome. And until my presence is explicitly requested, it will always feel like overstaying my welcome. Always. And that's what I fear. That's what I'm trying to avoid. And sometimes it kind of works. Other times it really doesn't. And that's that. You know what I mean? Is the master of inviting himself. Am I from the Midwest? I'm from Texas, man. I've been in Austin my whole life. That's why I'm here. Honestly, I think keep growing. You need to do more planned and structured content as hard as it is for you. You've been better about it that lately, but I think having a schedule or plan for the week follow would be good. Yeah, I mean, I think it would help. I don't really like, I don't know, man. It's weird. I don't know what I would want to like structure as content outside of like things that kind of cost money that I don't really have. You know what I mean? Like, Yeah, that was really hard for me to do, though, and I didn't know if he really wanted me to be there still, but he seemed to have said he wanted someone to come by. He's like, I wonder if anyone's going to come by, and that seemed to have been kind of the ticket. Again, dude, I do like collabing. I just feel weird doing it sometimes. I don't want to make anyone feel weird. And yeah, Raph, I agree. Structured content might be good. I don't know how well it works for me. Like, I'm kind of back and forth, dude. You know? IRL backpack or Star IRL backpack, for sure. I can do just about everything I want to do on my PC already. I don't want to, like, be gaming a ton of my free time or anything, so it's fine. Am I against workout streams? No, I did one yesterday. I do them once or twice a week. IRL backpacks are so much money. Yeah, I think that's going to make it so that I have a lot more I can do independently. Look, my biggest thing is that I think the actual structured content that pull people in are either, like, kind of uninteresting. I don't know. Like, I don't know to what extent I want to do. Like, I don't even know what kind of structured, like, sit-down content people really do outside of collabs, you know? Like, what do people actually do when they sit down at their desktop, you know? They play games, or they, like, react to a video, or they have someone over to do something. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I see, at least. Check Twitter? Are you saying that's what people do, or are you telling me to check my Twitter? Yeah, okay. I was like, all right, well, sure, I'll do that. Fufu could be a day, Reacts could be a day, Collins could be a day, etc. Collins are fun, but I find myself exhausted by them, dude. Which is kind of a weird, like, I enjoy doing the call-ins, but I also, like, stress about them a lot because I want them to be good. I want to provide value, you know? I'm never going to be a debate bro. I would rather quit streaming than be a debate bro. That's such, like, just not fun content for me. I like going back and forth sometimes with chat about ideas, but, like, actually bringing someone on is so fucking fatiguing. And, like, it's like no one really wants to argue in good faith, man. Why is a backpack necessary? Actually curious. I don't know. She has routers and shit. Like, she has kind of a makeshift backpack already. You know what I mean? Fatiguing for the viewers, too. Yeah, sometimes I don't know if it actually is good content. Like, it feels like it slows down the stream a lot. Every now and then you'll get, like, a really good call-in, but this is what I've come to see with people who do call-in content. They start rigging it to get frequent guests and people to stimulate content because while core community, that's like a core community gift more than it is a growth-oriented thing. That's kind of how I see, you know? I'm not sure. Like, I just, I feel like I actually, like, lose viewers when I do call-ins now. What about cooking, TikTok cooking protein super meals and reviewing them? I mean, I definitely could do some more cooking stuff, man. It's definitely, there's a lot I gotta think, man. There's so much content to do, and some of the things I've loved as of recent has really just been, like, things that kind of, like, happen at this point, like, just sudden reacts, more or less, you know, things in the community that I get to go back and forth on. I really like things that allow me to just give takes and talk to depth on things, and everything else is kind of eh. Not a partner yet? You carry enough viewers? No. Yeah, I mean, I've averaged, like, 560 viewers last month. They keep denying me for whatever reason. I don't know why. What's been the most successful type of content for you? Everyone else being offline. That's it. Doesn't matter what I'm doing. If everyone else is offline, I'll pull like 1,000 viewers. That's the best content I have. Is just other people not being available, which is a really bad place to be in. Does view count affect your mood or energy when streaming? No. But chat does. Slow chats make me feel like shit. when chat's moving quickly and there's a lot of engagement, then it's like live performance, right? So you got to think of chat as like an audience. So when you are acting in like a play, for instance, or you're doing like improv or stand-up, your audience's reception to you is affirming and puts you in a better feeling, you know? Kai's taking all the viewers. Let me tell you something. Kai's taking 0 of my viewers. 0 of my viewers. I definitely don't see chat as a single entity. I know all of my... I know my chatters. Like, I know most of you guys. Unless you're, like, a real first-time chatter, or... Like, if you have less than 100 messages, I probably don't know you. But if you're here around, I do know you. No, Nima, you've been around. I know Nima, I know Break the Bone, Shaldo. What's my favorite color? I like a light pink. I like a good light pink. And like pinks and purples, I think, are great colors. Big fans of those. Are you still going to do Reddit today? Reddit is Monday. Monday we'll do a Monday meme day, and we'll go through our Reddit. And do all our jokes. Whoa, what's with that, Jimmy? Wait, what? That's Cockcam guy? Oh yeah, Shaldo? Big time. How did Kai even grow so big? Big YouTube, lots of mainstream collabs. Lots of mainstream collabs, which is huge. Huge. Since you're going to Seoul, have you considered reacting to 516 K-pop songs in a row on stream? Dude, that should just be a wheel spin, man. That should just be a wheel spin. I think that'll be a fun video, though. I love the music reacts. The music reacts are so fun. Luca and Kyrie, new duo. I've already talked about it. I think that it has a much higher risk of imploding than yielding a championship. I think we have found a great way to lose our generational like superstar than we I think it's much more likely we lose Luca than win a championship, frankly. But if we don't, that'd be fine. Yeah, I mean, the meta of just like flooding your room with as many people as possible is kind of undefeated. I'm just not really that kind of person. Maybe I could be. I don't know. Is there anything you want to do that you can't right now? Almost everything I want to do I can't do right now, man. Almost everything I want to do. Like, I want to just not feel anxious about going live and, you know, engaging with people I know and, you know... I don't know, man. I just want to be like a fluid, living, breathing person and hit go live while I do it. That's it. You know, I want to be over a lot of the stresses and just general, you know, I guess like imposter kind of, like self-loathing, I feel, you know. I want to feel like I bring value to the people I'm around, and I want to be able to go out into the world and, you know, stream how it is I live and go places, learn things, platform this active attempt to, you know, expand present capabilities, etc. It's all stuff I really want to do. I want to show people that it's okay to go out, try new things, and suck at them. I want to show people that it's okay to venture into the unknown, and knowing that you're gonna, you know, be tasked with learning to swim, kind of thing, you know? Like, how do we jump into water knowing that, like, you know, we kind of have to sink or get moving, kind of thing, is a big thing I'd like, man. I honestly like this type of stream more than the crowded room format. Feels more cozy. I love the way I stream. I'm just terrified of it becoming obsolete. That's it. I mean, the thing you should really do is not talk to Dr. K, but probably just talk to your friends and see if they are, you know. I feel like I exploded in visibility in a way that I wasn't prepared for, and it augmented a lot of my you know, a lot of my life interpersonally, and now I have friends I'd love to see more of and do more with. I just fear I don't bring them enough, you know? And that's scary, you know? Like, to feel like that could be a feeling, you know, to feel like that could be a valid interpretation is scary, you know? Do you think you have way more expectations on you way too quick? Not really. I love this job more than I've ever loved anything. I mean anything. I have never loved a job. I've never loved a thing more than I do streaming. Period. this is the most fulfilling line of work I could ever have. However, it's also one of the single greatest points of invalidation that like is in anyone's life as a streamer. Just in how quickly your like perceived value can oscillate based on your capacity to pull viewers, you know, and how it is that makes you kind of assess the validity of you as an individual, you as an entertainer, but not really even you as an entertainer. Like, you kind of put forth who you are, and you hope people like it enough to keep showing up, and that's like a really sobering and vulnerable thing to do, lest you have like a really great character. And so it's just kind of in learning like what you bring to the table and how to best hone those skills and purpose them towards, you know, something of substance, I guess. And I don't really want to like farm all this stuff, man. Friends are literally some of the biggest streamers on the platform. It's going to skew how much worth you're putting into being a 500 or 1K streamer. Why is everyone so obsessed with numbers? I don't think it's really about numbers. Like, it's kind of a tough thing to say here, man. Like, if I could make the same amount of money regardless, I'd be fine. But I don't make that much money. Like, if I broke down how much money I make streaming, it's like a little less than $20 an hour. Which, when you consider what the labor is not that bad. But it's definitely like... Oh, I don't look at my view count at all when I stream. It's more so that, like, if I could get to a place of averaging, like, 1,000 CCV, regardless of what I'm doing, my life is far, far, far less up in the air. I fear having a bad 3 months and losing a job, you know? Whereas, like, the more you kind of solidify yourself in that view count, the less likely that is to ever happen. And that's something that I need, you know? Hosts help with that? Not really. Hosts are bullshit. Collabs are everything. Hosts can fuck off. They're cool for bolstering numbers, but they do nothing for bringing you new viewers. Very rare. You get legitimate conversion because most people just click out. But it does bring new people to the platform in that it makes you more visible in the directory, but it doesn't do much there. I feel like you're going to have nights where a bunch of big hitters decide to stream at a time they don't want to, trying to let it get to you so much. Oh, no, I know. I try to. Where would you want to go from here if Twitch doesn't work out? I'd just go back to school, man. I'd go back to school. I'd try to probably finish like some kind of like joint history philosophy degree if I could. I looked into a doctoral program at Yale that was like a combined psychology philosophy doctorate that I thought would be really interesting, and I would probably try to do that in some way, shape, or form if I could, but it's unlikely, you know, but that would be what it is I'd like aspire to if I couldn't do this. You know what I mean? I don't think I could get into Yale implicitly or anything, but I was looking into those programs before I got into modeling back in 2018. And that to me was compelling. I mean, my favorite philosopher is probably Gilles Deleuze, but I really like practically, and who I'd recommend to more people would be Camus. No worries, Wake, I can hire you if you ever become unemployed. I'm not really worried about being unemployed. Like, I've always found ways to make ends meet. Like, it doesn't really stress me out too much. I think I'd just apply for loans and try to go to school. I think that'd be it, you know? I wonder what a Tectone and Lakari podcast would sound like with you as the mediator. Nothing would do that. You're a handsome man, just model. I'm not a model, though, anymore. And modeling is... the only reason I'm here is because I hated modeling. It's such a vapid line of work, man. And I'm not really, like, that good looking. Like, I'm good looking to you guys, but I'm very narrow casted. Like, I'm like a cave person, you know? It does not pay well. I'm a good looking person, but like amongst models, I'm not like a model niche. Models are typically very like dainty and boyish, you know. I look like I would like you know, like I would like make shoulder guards out of skulls kind of thing, you know. Camp Unit 2 is going to do amazing. Yeah, man. I mean, look, I think that the real calculus of it, if I'm being like vulnerable with chat, is like, how much of myself am I willing to compromise to grow? What does it really take to be great at this job? And do I have what it takes? I think I have what it takes to be great for some people, you know, but to be great at this job involves being great for many people. And I think that that is the single most sobering reality of streaming, is that you may not be able to compel that broad of an audience, you know, with who it is you are, unless you want to compromise who it is that is. Or it's just you are naturally a very, let's just say like amicable, quick-witted kind of person who's okay with kind of playing metas, which is one way to go about it, you know? Do you struggle with body dysmorphia? Of course. Of course I do. But also, like, I don't want to be, like, look, man, I think I just know that, like, I'm gonna get old, you know? Like, I'm gonna lose, I don't want to build my concept of self atop a foundation of vanity, because I think that that foundation's going to crumble in due time, you know? I don't want to perceive my value in the world as being good looking. That's, it's fundamentally like, you know, it's ephemeral, like it's temporary, you know? And to think about that being the sole perceived value that you provide the world is to me one of the very worst fates I could imagine. You did nothing for it. Use that to your advantage while you can, though? No. Even that alone, I don't want to sit here constantly questioning whether or not, you know, people show up to my stream because they like how I look, or people show up to my stream because they like what it is I offer them. I don't want to constantly think about how I'm leveraging being attractive. It's why I've kind of done what I could to maybe not do that in my life over the course of time, outside of, you know, when I started to model. As that felt like a compelling opportunity to me, but my experience therein had really like radicalized me against it, you know? I just don't have any real interest in that anymore. Later, Taylor M, you take care, man. A lot of people found a home here after that. Hey, man, I love that you all are here, man. This is the thing I'm most proud of. There are going to be days where I question how far I can take it. I question whether or not I'm really going to be someone that people want to gather around, or, you know, whether or not I really provide much value to the people around me. And that's okay. I think sometimes I just get insecure in that regard, you know, knowing that I am the smallest streamer of the people I know. And I don't know to what extent I really bring them value. And I hate thinking that I'm someone who solely values from that solely benefit from their relationships. I don't even really want to be in a position to be benefiting from my relationships. I want to, it's part of why I almost like want to collaborate, is that I just want to feel like I actually like help my friends grow their brands, because they help me a lot. And being a good friend is something I always intend to be, but that's really all I've ever wanted. I just want to make sure that I'm not that guy who knows that person, you know, for the rest of my life. I want to help them, and I want to help others, and yeah, it's just something you'll consider. And I think there are days where like you realize how hard it is to like be at your best as a streamer, you know, based on whoever else is live, right? And then you wonder, like, you start to get like more like a percentage calculus in your head. I'm just like kind of rambling, guys. I apologize, by the way. But you get this like percentage calculus in your head of like what your core audience looks like, and like looking at how much higher my view count gets if I speak on my friends is insane to me. It's almost deflating, you know? And it's cool, man. Like, I'm not here to obsess over building a personal brand. I've never really liked bringing attention onto myself. That's always made me feel uncomfortable. It's part of why I wasn't a very good model. It's part of why I wasn't a very good anything. I've never been able to be very self-promotional. I've never been a great advocate for myself. And I'm okay with that being a fact of my being, you know? But sometimes it just makes you wonder if you have, like, what it is you really need to be good at what you're doing. And if it weren't for the fact that I know I do tangibly benefit the people that do show up here, based on your reception to what it is I do, I don't know if I'd do it, you know? Because the whole, like, I don't know if I'm the kind of person who's going to grow a platform. I don't like tweeting. I don't like posting shit on social media. The only reason I like Twitch is that it's totally like authentic and extemporaneous for me. Like, I go live and it's very much just me talking. And it doesn't involve trying to plaster yourself elsewhere or manufacture an identity of any kind. It's just being. And I love that. I love that. And I don't know. I want to help the people that have been so generous and you know, considerate towards me. And sometimes you perceive the only way to do that is growing. You know, like, I can only help them if I have more viewers. And that sucks, you know? Because I don't think I'm going to be the person who has a ton of viewers. Like, I'm going to be, like, I think I'm someone who... I'm going to prioritize being what I think I need to be to the people who find the channel over what it is I think most people want to watch. I'm never going to be able to be shameless. I'm just not. Like, I'm not. Because it's not even like, I don't want to do the things that I would have to be shameless to do. Do you know? Like, the thought of doing it is upsetting to me, like, philosophically.
You and I were destined to be best friends like we
Thanks
are.
for the sub, man. I appreciate that. I don't... Sometimes I go a month without posting on certain socials and documenting in a moment, sharing it with friends. I don't know. I'm grateful for everyone who's here, man. You know, and that's really it. I don't know what I'm gonna be here. And I just have days where, you know, you're like, man, people love when I, like, go live and talk about OTK, you know. I like being with people, and I don't want to make that the sole thing I offer is, like, my insight into others, unless that's all people want, in which case people involved are cool with it, whatever. But it's all just doing this ongoing, like, you know, calculus of what the intersection of value and you know, economic sustainability is, you know.
Be best friends like we are.
Doing act on stream is fine. What is act? Doing act? She said alchemical math to human relationships, no transaction and no burden. You have to believe you impose. Yeah, I mean, I like everyone that I'm around, man. I don't know. Like, I like them. Like, I feel like I do have friendships. I'm just afraid of spoiling them in a way. I'm not sure. Having a stream persona, I don't know what I would ever do. Going live and playing a character is fun in some respects, but I would have a hard time embodying something I disagree with, man. I mean, I would have fun playing a character, because playing a character is fun, but it would bring them joy to help me. I don't know. My experience with streaming and streamers is that people, I don't think that they feel sheepish about asking people to do things, typically. Maybe I just don't get it. And it's just me. I'm an issue. But I don't, like, resent anyone for that. It's just more so, like, my response to people who say, why don't you collab more or do this on this person's stream? It's like, because that's not really the basis of our bond. And I don't know if they see me as that kind of, like, added value to their content, you know? I hang out with them personally. I ask them for help personally, like, on personal things. But I try not to intertwine my job with them because it's so insidious, dude. The best thing I can do is just go live. The best thing I can do is just keep going live. And I love doing that, man. How did it feel to get mass peepo talked? I mean, perfect, actually. That's me, man. That's like, I am peepo talk, and I would just like to give you a peepo talk heart to that. I don't know. I've always I never took that like personally. People who like what it is I have to say are gonna come around, but I'm not gonna change it. Like, yeah, I'm long-winded. Yes, I can be a bit like, you know, arcane with my word choice, and I can ramble until I find my point. And the people who love it are gonna keep coming, man. The people who don't are gonna leave. And that's that, man. And that's it. And I think that everything's gonna be fine with streaming. I just wish I knew what to do more. Do you know? Like real honestly. Like, I don't have any misgivings about, you know how lucky I am? Do you have any idea how lucky I feel, like, every day, even on the worst day? Even on the worst day, do you know how lucky I feel to have a job that entails nothing other than sharing my most, like, vulnerable, intimate, and meaningful experiences with you guys, and, like, then, like, making dumb jokes and playing fucking weeb games? Like, I'm so happy. I don't want to stop providing value to people, and maybe it's just I've started to feel alienated with late night streams, you know, like, I'm not sure. I know that this is the best job I've ever had. I don't want to lose it, and I have some friends that I'm so lucky to have, and I don't want to lose them, and sometimes I just feel like my stagnance on the website could be like a bad omen, respective to those, you know, desires. And sometimes it's important to just speak about it, you know? I love doing this shit, man. I just never want to miss it. Didn't you say you had a big month? Yeah, but it's because no one's live. It's like when I look at like how much I actually grow when everyone else goes live, it's kind of scary. You know, I just know I'm not that guy. I'm not the event you don't want to miss. Like, I'm cozy, and you guys like chatting with me, and I love doing that. Because this is exactly how I want to stream. I don't know if I'm ever gonna pull the audience that I might need to pull to just not feel so ashamed of myself, I guess. And all the advantages I've had, and just feeling like if I can't make something of meaning from it, it would just feel invalidating. But we have to face that, and we have to face the reality that, like, you know, there are a lot of, like, this is always multifactorial, you know, it's never just one thing, it's never just how you approach things, you know, there's always going to be a lot to it, man. And I'm happy to be here, and I need you guys to know that I'm not, so please know, this is not me, like, trying to, farm, like, empathy. I'm speaking, like, to depth about what streaming feels like, and I hope you know that, right? I hope you know that. Yeah, success as a streamer is a really odd thing to identify because it's so intertwined. I think that there are two prongs to success. One is in getting into kind of a flow where content creation itself feels very organic, you know? It's to, like, arrive at a sort of flow state. I think that that's the ultimate success intrinsic to content creation, is to no longer kind of, like, be, like, hyper, censorious of your actions or your choices or your jokes, and to just let things be. I think the second prong to success is feeling as if you're doing something that's true to who you are and what it is you really believe in. I think that to make this platform authentic to you is a labor, and to feel as if you've succeeded in that is deeply affirming. And then moreover, I think what's the third most thing, then what makes all of the things I said beforehand really invalidating, is that it's kind of a sense of growth. Twitch is really scary in that regard. Like, there's no other place on earth where you kind of have to compete for viewers like that, because there's only one place to be at any given moment, you know? I don't know. I think that there are a lot of ways to be who it is I want to be within this environment without feeling like I compromise, those core attributes while still growing. I think I'm just I'm really I've always struggled with this, man, and I've been pretty transparent with you all for as long as I've been around. I really struggle with the fear of failure. Especially when I can take note of, I think, all of the advantages I can like wield in a certain space. Like I couldn't be better postured to succeed as a streamer. I couldn't be. It would be impossible. And sometimes the thought of me not having more viewers on the basis of my position on this in this world is it makes me wonder if I'm actually bringing something to the table. And I know you guys think so because you guys are here, but that's the fear, it's like I don't know if I bring anything to my friends' streams, I don't know if I bring anything to the audience I have, and that scares me. However, I'm also painfully aware of the fact that we must necessarily fail to grow, and I guess that's what I'm trying to kind of hone in on here. Is like, how do I grow? And why do I feel the need to, outside of monetary reasons? Maybe it's just me having to reckon with the fact that I might be a bit too ensnared in this trap of seeking the approval of, an audience, and maybe that's something that streaming's kind of fostered in me, is this perceived need to be farming and yearning for that approval. And maybe that's something that I should be trying to dismantle rather than appease, Maybe I should be doing whatever the fuck I want to be doing. Or maybe that's how you torpedo your career and it all unravels, I think that it's always better to align with doing I think it's always better to be aligning with, your most authentic imperative and doing whatever it is you can to resist this very like fallacious kind of seduction, right? Of like observing the successes of others and thinking that that is something worthy of replication, because many times it's a confluence of who someone is and how it is they present something that makes them successful. It's not because of it's not because of like this exact model they created, but it's how the model that they created is in many ways a materialization of their thoughts, insights, perceptions, and ambitions, Ever teach a friend who doesn't know how to dance like you? You've got moves. I don't know how to dance. I feel like an idiot the whole time I do it. Why do you dislike the meta? I think that the meta involves commodifying personal friendships in a way that makes me feel really weird and shitty. And I just don't think I have enough experience doing it, or I just haven't been I think I just haven't done enough collaboration to feel good in pursuing them. Do you know what I mean when I say that? Like maybe I just don't have enough experience. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I just want to know that I give people value, and I don't want to be asking to collaborate and show up and feel like I just boofed the whole thing and fucked them, like just took a day of content away from them. One thing you should do to help define the value you bring to others, you just document your current brand image. I actually have no fucking clue what that is. I think I'm literally just the dude with a bun who like talks about things he likes, and I don't think that there's any like, I don't know. I very legitimately have no clue what my brand is. Very legitimately. I plan on doing a lot of IRL. To me, IRL is the best way for me to like circumvent my fears in this regard, frankly. So I don't know, man. Brand is being the Giga Chat. I'm not though. That's just like a dumb fucking meme because I have like faint resemblance to that like Photoshop monstrosity. I never wanted to be that. I'm not that. I'm not a Giga Chad dude. I'm just a dude in active inquiry, you know. You guys can project expectation onto me based on how I appear, but that's not who I am, man. I am not. There are a lot of things I don't feel self-conscious about, I guess, but I'm not invulnerable in that way, you know. How do you expect to collab with people if you're not telling them you want to collab? Maybe that's it. Who knows? Regardless, I don't know. I love you guys, man. I'm sorry I do this from time to time. Streaming's brought a lot of really conflicting, you know, kind of like emotional perspectives for me into active conflict. And it's scary sometimes, like reckoning with my sense of potential like invalidity here. And I have to kind of remind myself that the things I believe to be important are important to the people who find them and choose to stick around thereafter, and that's not going to be everyone. And that's okay. The job isn't to appease everyone. The job is to find those who need you, not to try to be what people want, but, you know, be who it is you are and hope that the people that need that find it. That's it. So, I love you guys, man. Mention it sometime when it feels organic. I mean, I always feel like it's fine to hang with people. I don't know, like, I just... might just be my personal issue. But here's the thing, is like, I think generally speaking, people cast their collabs, you know, and they think about what this person brings to the table, and I'll be honest with you, I think I have good friends. I don't think any of them know what I bring to the table as a streamer. That's kind of my interpretation. And I kind of know that because most people are like, let's do a gym stream, if they ever say anything. And I'm like, sure, let's do it. But I don't know. I don't know if people really know what I do when I stream. I don't think they know who I am as a streamer. And I think that that's okay, because pretty low on the directory, you know. I think that's very real. I think that's very real. I don't think anyone knows what to ask me to do unless it's go to the gym. And I'm cool with that. But I don't know. I just think that I'm gonna be who it is I am, and hopefully it's, you know, meaningful enough to people that it hits a broad enough audience to kind of move things in the right direction. And I don't know. I love you guys, man. I love this job. I love what I'm doing, and there's quite literally nothing else under the sun I've found to be this meaningful. I mean, ever. And I just feel really lucky that I found it. So who knows where it all goes? Who knows what it all means? I'm just happy to be here and be with you guys, and I don't know, man. Hey, and thanks, man. I'm Dick Piston. I'm glad I helped you out, man. I just I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it without being someone I don't want to be. You know, I don't know how to grow without being someone I can't like stand behind. And that's scary, man. When did we start the IRL backpack call? I want to say like maybe like within the last 5 or 6 days. People have been really generous, man. RP streamer, he might have insights into stuff like that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna talk with him, man. Start yelling. There's a good niche for it, dude. But yeah, I think just knowing what it is I need to do when I go live is a big step forward. And right now, I don't know. I like hanging. I like talking. All people want is for me to watch fucking OTK videos. And it's weird. Yo, what up, invaders? Welcome in, man. Did you go running? What do you mean running? Like running outside? No. I did not go running outside. All right, let's make our way through the internet today and see what the fuck's going on. All right. We had enough is enough. I think that we have explored my emotional anguish sufficiently. Correct, chat? I think we did what we need to do. I love you guys, so I think that if it's meant to be, it's meant to be, and we'll grow accordingly. And if we're not, we gave what we could to the platform, and we tried to be what we thought some people might benefit from, you know? We tried to give them that at least, and that's a good thing.
You and I were destined to be best friends like we are.
So, you know, the real goal is to make it so... Also, hey, yo, thank you so much for the sub, Subaru. The real goal is to not feel as if my value is in any way contingent on my viewership or my growth, and to just be happy with where I am. First $8 subby? Holy shit, dude. $8? That's fucking insane. If you can use your phone to IRL stream, I've tried to use my phone, and like the amount of drops we've experienced, and it's so frustrating. It's just made me end stream. It's just made me end stream. Like, that's it. So that means a lot, man, and thank you. I got Turbo. Turbo's pretty sick, man. They don't even advertise it, you know? Assuming you only see a small percentage of that, then. A small percentage of what? What I make? I get half of my sub revenue, I think. Which is fine. And in no way, shape, or form, like, insufficient. I mean, they take a lot, but it's not like I could ever make more. You know what I mean? Wait, is XQC banned? Or is that just a bait post on LSF? Oh, wow. Never mind. Not gonna look at that. Fuck that. IRL streaming's hard as fuck. It's super hard, and like especially when you consider just all of the issues, you know, inherent to it. Like technologically, that's the big issue, man. All right, let's see. What do we have here on YouTube today? I don't really know what I want to even go over on YouTube, man. What's Moist video about? Where? I don't even see a Moist video. Am I missing this? Oh, most evil streamer ever?
I'll be honest, I don't use...
If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. What? I love you guys, so... I think that if it's meant to be, it's meant to be, and we'll grow accordingly. And if we're not, we gave what we could to the platform, and we tried to be what we thought some people might benefit from, you know? We tried to give them that at least, and that's a good thing.
You and I were destined to be best friends like we are.
No, because of the sub alert. You sound so sad. I think I'm just living my... What the fuck are you? Shut the fuck up. Linus, no. Alright, let's see what Moist has to say.
Usually cover topic.
Did you see Extra Emily's CX stalker? No. I don't recommend Kratom to anyone. What happened?
It's like what I'm about to touch on today, because it's extremely serious. Usually the stuff I cover is things to point and laugh at, throw tomatoes at, say boo, stinky, yucky, boo.
Big stinky.
Not this. This is horrifying.
Oh, this is the dude who pre-recorded a live stream to go murder someone. Yeah, not doing that. There are more. That's not even an important thing to give attention to. No one's better. It's not even serious. It's just, like, horrifying. You know? Like, I don't think the world is better because of it. Like, reporting on it I don't think does anything. Did you see Melena's BTS blog? Like, BTS, like the K-pop group that we now know about? Or BTS, like, behind the scenes? Which one are we talking about? Okay, nice. No, I didn't. Who's this Hamza guy, man? Is this just like another red pill guy? $22 of him just rambling. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, you can drop the Milena video if you want, man. I'm down to look at it. Has he stopped making videos or some shit? Oh. Typical alpha male stuff. Okay. He was on the strongest 100. This guy was? Is that thing cool? I don't know who that is at all. No fucking clue. I don't know about Nara Park at all. Behind the scenes with NMP LOL.
Hello. Tomorrow we're going to California and we're not vlogging. Today I have a whole bunch to do before we go, and as always, I'm writing in my manic planner. I need to start with laundry. Then I have to go to Sephora, grab some minis of all my makeup because
This chick is so incredibly fucking organized, man.
I am challenging myself.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at how
to travel just with a carry-on.
diligent
this
this
is.
is.
Very difficult, believe it or not, because I like to wear big baggy clothes. Then finish packing, then charge portable batteries, and yada yada yada. Okay.
Look at that little guy.
Okay, I don't know why it looks like it's so short. I'm going to Sephora to pick up travel sizes. Ulta, Target, that's it. Okay. Also, can we just talk about how I quit my meds for like 5 days and then my acne's back? Feels good, man. Feels
Jesus.
good, man. Quick haul.
Acne would be so fucking frustrating, man. I haven't dealt with acne in so long. I mean, I'll break out every now and then. I think maybe it's just mostly diet. I'm not sure.
NARS concealer, travel tweezers, face shaver.
With a quick view.
Sharpener, the best mascara.
Hold on, I'll pull this up so I have it in another tab so we can look at it. Yeah, the stress of carrying next stream.
In the world, Naked 2 palette, the normal size Stila Stay All Day liner, Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, travel size this is a makeup remover. And then moisturizer, I went to Ulta and got a smaller travel case. Essentially what I'm doing.
Dude, being a woman is so expensive. Like, my fucking god. I don't, like, and it's not just the financial burden, but it's the time cost of being a woman. That must necessarily be considered. And don't get me wrong, dude, we did learn, I think makeup is underutilized. Those K-pop men are beautiful. Men could absolutely be using makeup. We just choose not to because we're cowards.
Doing is I'm duplicating all my makeup in travel sizes so I can travel with a carry-on. Finally finished packing. It's 9:30.
Why? Because the world demands that of her, or they wonder why she's so tired or why she's given up. It's like, it's a very oppressive, like, multifaceted imperative, you know?
This is all I'm going with. I think I did a good job.
Of course it's bad for your skin.
We are on the way to the airport. We're on the way to pick up Asmongold, and then we're gonna go fly. Are we excited?
Oh, you're vlogging. Oh, it's like for the talk. I don't know, Nick. Are we excited?
No, this is just more things we gotta do.
Okay, glad to hear that you're
That's Nick, man.
not excited about Emily.
This is just more time Nick can't be playing World of Warcraft.
You know what? That bitch.
Oh shit. I haven't met her yet.
She's been to your house like 5 times.
Yeah, but I haven't been able to hang out with anyone because I was like sick. That's true. Maybe she's like super off stream. She's actually just a massive fun, you know?
She is. I was hanging out with her for like 30 minutes.
I used to live right here, man. I miss this neighborhood so much. Right off this exit. Right, exit 34th. I love living closer to downtown, man. Fuck. Makeup is just lying and tricking people, or, you know, do it too then, man. Step your contour game up, brother. Yeah, I met Soda. I've known Soda for a while, actually. Because I used to live with Dustin. Like, before I ever streamed, I lived with Dustin. Yo, what up, Carpe? Welcome in, dude.
Hello, hello.
Dude, look at you sitting here thinking you're the main character, dude.
I literally am.
You must have watched it.
It's like, this has got to just be exhausting, how put together this man is. Any thoughts on Emmy, okay? I've always liked chatting with Emmy, she's funny. Emmy's a very funny chick, man. I don't know her very well, but she's super funny. In my experiences with her, however brief. But I don't really know her that well, to be frank. Did Sierra ever go to the out with that lady from the gym? No, I don't. I mean, frankly, I have no fucking clue, but I don't believe so. Has been A-list his whole life. I mean, kind of, man. The dude's insane. How do you first get into streaming? Yeah, someone convinced me to try. Essentially, I was living with streamers. And after enough time around them, they said that they think I'd be a good fit for the position and that I should give it a try. And lo and behold, the gamble paid off.
Don't talk to me. He's too important. He doesn't have time for you.
I gotta.
Seer does navigate the world as a celebrity. Like, it's just, he's just so well put together.
Coach to catch.
Look at Nick, man.
Look, it's the editor who hasn't slept.
Trevor's so
3
great,
days
man.
straight. Look who's here.
More than she should in literally 15 minutes.
A lot of people had actually told me to try it. A lot of people. That's kind of hard to like pin it down. After enough time, most people had just said, give it a try, see how it feels. Give it a try, see how it feels. I think you'll do great. And eventually, I finally felt, you know, emboldened enough to give it a whirl. And, you know, after about a couple, like 4 or 5, maybe even up to like maybe 6 months of really inconsistent streaming, I decided this is all I ever want to do. And I tried to pin down a consistent schedule and do nothing but stream for as long as I could.
What is this for? Is this for a vlog?
Yeah.
We upload this to our YouTube. Actually, it's really good views. Oh yeah? Upload this on our YouTube. Right. Oh y'all pussies. I'd knock y'all out real quick.
Seer just like loves the joke, man. Look at him. This is the most parasocial shit I've ever seen, man. Like that I'm watching this. I almost hate this. It's like observing my fucking friends' lives instead of talking with them. I need to stop waking up at 6 p.m. Fucking Christ.
I want food.
There's a Wendy's here, right?
Ow, what the fuck?
Yeah. Lane is drunk. She's being really obnoxious.
That's not true. I'm sober.
Look at those losers right there.
Yeah, they're in coach.
Glad we're calling it like it is.
I was in coach too.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, but they're waiting.
Wait. You got on the phone? Did you know he was there?
Hey, this video is going to be released on Wednesday. What do you think of Emily joining?
It's whatever. We already had an Emily.
Well, if I go to Bird right now, is it considered drunk driving, Aspen?
I don't know.
Remember, guys, never say a nice thing.
Not if you don't hit anybody. Not if you
It's not funny.
Okay, true.
It's just like she's like 0 for fucking 7 so far. Everyone's like, who the fuck is this chick?
Absolutely.
She is up.
Hello.
I forgot Bonnie went.
Any fish, anything out of the water, it doesn't need to happen. Okay, cool. That's what I want. Wait a minute. Kids menu. We should ask for one. No, I'm gonna get this. We have a lot of streamers in this org. I'm by far the most analytical. Yeah, if you want to know what game to play, you ask him. If you want to know what controversial things to say, you ask him. If you want to know what not to do whatever he's doing. If you want to know what not to say, follow Miss. You don't do what he says.
Are you excited? Yes, very excited.
You forgot your roommate was recently absent for multiple days. I mean, I'll be straight up, man. I rarely see anyone. Like, it's crazy just how isolative this can be.
How do you think people are going to react to you joining?
Aspen may be the most difficult eater on the planet. I mean, he is like a bodybuilder levels of neurotic, but about unhealth, not about health. Like, it's insane.
I won't be surprised, but hopefully happy. No, everyone will be happy. So if you could tell Emily 1 year from now.
But fixing my sleep schedule won't make my content better. Fixing my sleep schedule will make me more tired when I stream. This is the issue with the sleep schedule debacle, man. I need to stream within a few hours of waking up so I have an actual, like, you know, energy resource going through the stream. And I stream late. That's my issue.
What you expected.
You'll make a lot of great memories, a lot of fun content, and new friendos.
Okay.
Friendos.
No one should be this happy. You know? Like, no, this is such a neurochemical marvel. No one should be like this. Does she just fucking cry anytime she's not on camera? Like, where does the energy go? Where are all of the negative emotions and perspectives and experiences? Like, how do they just vanish? Is she just impenetrable? Like, can she not be? Does it not make her way into her brain? Does she just transmute all things negative, dreary, or drab into something of value? I don't. Where does it go? I just remember, like, talking with her, asking her what the secret was, because that was my first ever thought. Like, I had never really interfaced with Emily, but, like, she was, in person, as overzealously jubilant and just generally enthusiastic and receptive in person as she is, like, on stream. And I was like, what the fuck is it? Like, what? She's like, she'll sleep 12 hours a day. 12 hours a day. Have you tried weed? That sounds like a great way to ruin my fucking life. No shot weed does anything but absolutely eviscerate me. She thought that the Revolutionary War was in the 60s. I don't know how to tell you this, man. Emily's fucking playing you. Emily is playing all of you. She went to fucking Columbia. You think she thought the Revolutionary War was in 1960? She went to a fucking Ivy League school and graduated. You think she doesn't know when the Revolutionary War was? There is no ignorance here.
Kick her out. Kick her out. 1 year from now, how do you think Emily's gonna feel?
I'm gonna be dead. She's gonna kill me on an IRL stream, so I have nothing to say.
Yeah, she's gonna be dead after 6th grade.
Yeah. I'm gonna go down there and I'm gonna
Like, we don't look back on this as you're actually dead.
No, hey, at least we
That would be really sad,
at least we get one good OTP.
I would be very rich though.
What's your plans now, buddy?
I'm gonna take a bath, call Biggie, and I'm gonna go to sleep.
Alright, see you in the morning.
Bye.
It's the day before the big announcement.
No, I'm becoming mad watching Emily.
We're getting some food. I got some soup, some pretzels, and you got
Banh mi with fries.
It's like the first time she's ever done anything every time. Who's this happy?
okay.
I'm like, but it's like I'm like marveling at it. It's just captivating.
So tomorrow is the announcement. How do you feel?
I'm nervous, but I'm excited. I think a lot of people know, which is good. I hope they're still hyping it up.
Yeah.
And then it'll be a new chapter.
That's the closest to a negative thought I've ever seen come out of her face. That is the closest I've ever seen to even a potentially negative thought, was her being like, and I hope they're still excited.
Yeah. How do you think the announcement's gonna go?
She's hoarding happiness. Her parents must have been like she must have had like just like a perfect developmental diet or something. No, like neurochemically something like no one should be this well regulated.
Go.
Good.
You think it's gonna go good?
I think
Seamless,
things will
smooth.
pop. Yes.
Yeah.
Bruh, quit what? Shitting? What word would that be?
It'll pog.
I hope they'll pog. And then the karaoke after will be even better.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I love it.
You excited?
You think that's simping? I'm almost angry.
Yes.
Ooh la la. Ooh la la.
Yeah. Get stirred. Get stirred. Chance is killing it.
That's Steve Jobs. He's a guy that hates ecstasy.
My presentation on that I have noticed over the past 2 years.
Hi.
That's why I'm doing my presentation on change and how we can become more positive together.
Yeah, right. What?
My slides are good.
Those are doves.
Change is important.
What the f are you doing? Emmy, can you slap him? Or Jesus Christ. Wait, Emily's there. Some Emily slap him.
Oh my god.
I also laugh my fucking ass off to this, though. The doves are very funny. They're very funny, chat. It's actually kind of a perfect bit. Just the obsessively positive iconography.
Continue. Happens all around us.
Okay.
That's what I see. I think it's scary. Oh my god. Wow. Welcome to the war room, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the war room.
Are you guys excited?
Yeah, are you?
Man, I love my favorite streamers.
Yes, look, I have.
Why am I watching this? It's so parasocial, man.
Something to participate with.
Yeah, nerds get beat.
You look like you have not slept. Are you okay?
Good?
You're like juiced the fuck out. You excited?
I've been looking forward to this for 2.5 years.
Are you going into character? They're respectable.
Every once in a while, a revolutionary product comes along.
Okay.
And it changes everything.
That's crazy. Oh my god, it's happening! It's live!
Yay! Fuck yeah!
Emmy is looking for hate comments, so is Sinek, but he can't find any because there are no haters anymore.
It's like therapy.
Dude, he quit and everyone's spamming W.
That's me.
No, I did not go to this. I reacted to it same day, though. So out here looking balder than Canute. I mean, he did shave his head to the fucking scalp, big dog. I love Fen, man.
How did it go? Yeah. I thought it went amazing. It went amazing. How'd you
Trevor's
think it
so
went?
talented, man.
Yay! Yo, sturdy, very fast, sturdy. Miz is reading Reddit.
This guy.
Today's gonna be the day I'm gonna throw back to you.
They all did so well, man. See, now aren't you glad you didn't attend? You had to do that? What, karaoke? I don't think that was in the cards for All Wake, man. I also love karaoke. I sing on stream like every day like a fucking idiot, you know? What song would I sing? Good question. I'd probably do Sugar We're Going Down by Fall Out Boy. I've always loved Sugar We're Going Down. Because I can kind of sing it. Like, it's somewhat in range for me. There's only a couple there are only a couple notes that aren't. That go too high. But for the most part, we can do it. Look, no one other than someone as cheery and decidedly female as Extra Emily could do that song, okay? Me telling people that I'm gonna fuck their throat is gonna feel like a violation. Emily doing it, very funny, because she's never uttered anything that could even be comparable to that. I look like I pillage Scottish villages in my spare time.
You guys are the only ones here. What are you doing? We're partying. It's us and the DJ.
Like, if I said that, you'd be like, he might. Oh, never mind, I've met her. First, like, who the fuck's this blonde woman? But I have met her. I didn't even believe she picked that song. I thought it was a dare. No way.
The end of the behind the scenes Emily joining vlog. Good stuff. Thank you.
She bottled up and followed her to the floor. She said, baby, let's go. And I know that I said, how much I got a gift? Lamonting? Way more than that, dude. Can we do an IRL get-together and pillage? No. We don't actually do it. I just look like I do it. That's the difference, chat. Alright? But yeah, I would have done Sugar We're Going Down. Because it's fucking great. It's a great song. And do you want to know why it's a great song? It's a great song. You want songs when you do karaoke that, one, you can kind of already sing. You know all the words to. Two, that other people know the words to because they're going to sing along. You want a song that people will carry for you, you know? That's the ultimate victory. Dude, Bohemian Rhapsody is the dumbest fucking song you can select for... Because not only is it, like, fucking eternal, it's like 7 fucking minutes. It's also... It covers such an incredible range. No one's gonna hit it. No one's gonna hit it. Period. I don't think Panic at the Disco is a good band to use either because they do a lot of talking. I think anything rap or like talk songy is really tough, you know? Like Brendan Urie and at least their like best albums, you know, like the original Panic, like A Fever You Can't Sweat Out. They're so talkative that it's hard to go for it. It's also a terrible song. What song? Oh, Bohemian Rhapsody? No, it's not, dude. That is not a terrible song. It's so textured. You cannot like the song, but, like, I don't think anyone would say it's actually, like, bad, like, compositionally. Somebody to love. No one can do that. Somebody. Can anybody find me? Can't ever get up there, dude. Somebody to love. We should watch all of One Piece till you're caught up. Hey, man, that'll fix the content. Song called I Eat Ass. I don't think I want to watch more of those. All right. Too much attention from the listener? Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. Josh Cordes, Andrew Huberman, and MPMD. I mean, the reason why this is probably my YouTube algorithm is because that is what people have sent me to click on. I don't watch YouTube in my spare time at all. Period. Are you training for game day? I don't even know what's happening for game day. I haven't been asked to do anything, so I don't know. I don't know if I'm involved in game day at all. As of now, I have not been filled in. If I am involved, I do not know. Well, I guess Milena asked me like 6 months ago what jersey I'd want for game day, but there's been no follow-up, so I'm not sure. If so, yes. Have you told Nick? What? That I want to be in game day? Nick's gotta know that. I've told Nick many times over, if he ever needs anything, I'd be happy to help him. I told Nick, like, as a blanket, I'll help him with anything he needs. I'm always happy to help. I'm always happy to be a part of whatever he wants. Always. Get the call about 10 minutes. Dude, I haven't ran since, like, 2015. I am not the fucking, you know, supreme draft pick you think I am. I'm just tall. I'm just tall. What are they gonna name this baby, man? Maybe tall people aren't in demand. It could be, you know? Maybe they're doing fucking, the horse racing, you know? In which case they'll need a horse, and I'm happy to be that, alright? The MILF Hunter Cody video? What? The fuck is that? If you don't pillage, how do you explain this?
We're not executing anyone. Okay.
Can I take this home with me? Who did that?
I think it just fell.
What is that?
Well, maybe it was here actually. Never.
Let's go.
No, execute. We're not executing anyone. Okay.
Can I take this home with me? Who did that?
I think it just fell. Okay. Well, maybe it was here actually. Never mind. Okay. So,
Wait, can I take this home with me?
Sure, you can.
Honey, I need to use it first.
No.
Just like when we're at home.
Oh yeah. What?
It's a long story.
Wake and Rich are going to fight at the.
Duh. Look, man. I told you what people see me as, and I just decided to deliver it one day, alright? Duh. That was honestly the most fun, because for a day, I just got to be goofy. I love getting goofy. A drunk night with the boys.
We all got to take a shot before we start.
You're 33, right?
29.
Bro, you're not 29.
Hey, Nick was in here. That's fun.
Why can't I be 29, Eric?
But it's the fucking. Bad.
No, I'm telling you, I don't.
Wait, has this ever happened to you? Oh, God. Yeah, I already know where that's going, man. I fucking hate that. That was such a fun stream. I'm not sure what it was. Did they just play games together? Nick is the same age as me. Holy shit. I don't think he's 29. Nick's like in his early 30s. Nick's like 32, I think, or 33. I think so, at least. That's what I recall. Maybe I'm wrong. Hold on. I have to go get my, food. I'm gonna get my food real quick. You guys stick around, okay? Am I more than you bargained for yet? I've been dying to tell you anything you wanna hear. 'Cause that's just who I am this week. Lie in the grass. 25 to 30 are rough, because in your 30s you kind of feel good again, because everyone stops giving a fuck about not being 20 anymore. Yeah, late 20s are really daunting, man. You kind of feel like life's leaving you behind. I've definitely struggled with that over the last year. Good shit. I built a chainsaw laser? What? Look, ma'am. If that thing doesn't have a sexual function, I'm not interested. Can I have sexual intercourse with it? Like, you're looking sick? Like I'm looking ill? Or like good? You're saying I look like I'm a sick man? Thanks, Mark. I appreciate that. How do you think you power it? You gotta fuck it. Did you hear Simply's new song? I did. I did. It's actually sick as fuck, man. And Simply's a very talented producer and writer and rapper. He's great, man. That's actually part of how I really met a lot of people, was I helped film some stuff for Booty Cheek Man. Let's see.
Hey, Russell said hi. He wants
Fuck
to know.
Russell. I don't give a fuck about Russell. Seriously, this loser comes to my chat every day asking me to play with him. At this point, it's not even just cringe, it's fucking sad. Okay? So I don't care anymore.
Okay, I'll get it off. I'll get it off.
I see, Mikhail.
Holy shit, Russell. You gotta get off now. What
Get
the
the man his
fuck?
goddamn pizza.
Hey, Russell said hi. He wants
Jesus fucking Christ. That was unnecessary. Does Russell do that, though? Does he just pop into people's chats and is like, do this with me, do this with me, do this with me? Is that like his MO? Is that his thing? If so, it's a good bit to have. Look. It's funny. It stands on its own. I'm kind of him. I'm kind of him. He also does that on Mizkif stream. That's how you secure a collab. Not gonna be me. Not gonna be me. But, you know, happy to help him. Dude. Shamus?
Today I woke up, went to the bathroom, and got out of bed. I have been checking the mail every morning for a letter from the US military because 5 years ago, I created this, my greatest invention, and the United States military has stolen it from me. They took a bomb, took the bomb out, and put knives on it. I mean, look at this, look at this, look at it! It's the exact same thing. They just put more knives on it. I've been waiting. They've never asked for my permission. They've never sent me a thank you card. The least they could have done is put my name on the rocket. I'm gonna steal back my idea from the US military. So originally, I thought you could just buy really big rocket motors. But you actually need a license to buy anything bigger than this because they claim it's too dangerous. Well, guess what, rocket nerds? I figured out how to make my own fuel, and it's twice as dangerous. I melted down some rocket on low heat, and then added some fuel to it. Then I poured the mixture.
I like how he
of some
provided a
rocket on low
step-by-step.
heat, and then added some fuel to it. Then I poured the mixture.
Does this dude have
of
like a
rocket fuel
Patreon or
into
something where he
cardboard
provides more
This
insight?
rocket contains 50 grams of fuel, and this rocket contains 500 grams of fuel. I did some tests, and I quickly discovered there is a fine line between a rocket and a stick of dynamite. I cut the fuel into sections and loaded it into the rocket casing. And then I made a nozzle by heating up this little metal pipe on my lathe until it was white hot, and then I jammed this metal cone into the end of it to form a nice nozzle shape. boom, just like that, you've got a rocket. And I want to
Because,
see how
man,
fast it will
I
go.
played Kerbal
I made
Space
a 3D
Program.
model of the knife
I know how to
rocket.
do this.
It should weigh about 1,500 grams, or like 3 pounds. So if I put these steel weights on the end of this rocket, it'll weigh about the same as it should weigh when there's knives on it. Getting ready for my first test. Target's about 200 feet back that way, so I just want to make sure that it'll work before I buy everything and make everything. Here's the rocket, nothing shot out. The nozzle is still there, but the weights are gone. I wonder where...
Shamus, they were judging you for pushing the rocket video because typically if I don't click a leak once, it's because I don't want to watch it.
the weights went. Holy no way.
Always try 2 times, but if I don't watch it, because I don't want to react to it. Like, here's the thing. People want people to react to things that they understand. I know nothing about hobbyist rocket creation. Therefore, I can give no takes as I watch this. I can simply allow it to play. That is 13 minutes, at best, of me saying nothing. Which, from my perspective, not ideal.
It went like 4 inches in the tree. That's wild. After
That's a lot, right, guys?
playing back the footage frame by frame, I calculated the rocket to be going over 300 miles per hour. Now I don't really need to explain the next part. I basically just bought some kitchen knives and put them on the rocket. 240 holes, 168 rivets. Do you know how long it takes to make one of these things? I'm talking about making molds from 3D printed parts, casting the knife holders out of aluminum, cutting the handles off the knives, all in the middle of a hurricane. Oh, did you want to drill through hardened steel with the normal drill bit? All right, here's a trick the elites don't want you to know. You can actually sharpen these carbide tipped masonry
Oh, entertaining,
bits
yes.
to drill through hardened steel. Anyway, I made 6 rockets. So I was trying to figure out how to launch the rocket, so I built this model to see if it'll work. I attached a tube to the rocket and suspended it on a cable. So if I just placed the target under the cable, the rocket would only ever halfway hit it. So I fixed that by holding up the end of the cable with a smaller cable.
Oh, no,
So the
no,
rocket
chat.
would
We are
ride
most
down
definitely
here,
real-life
break
friends.
the smaller cable and go right through the target. Perfect hit
Make no mistake, we are all real-life friends, okay?
every time. Well, I haven't tried it yet, but let's try it. 3, 2, 1. Whoa! It went right through it! So now I need to find somebody with a lot of land and trick them into thinking that these rockets are perfectly safe. And I can't believe he fell for it.
Oh, for what?
Oh my god, I said that out loud. Anyway, thank you, Derek, for letting me use your property. So here's the setup. On this side, this is the launch section. And 400 feet down that way is the target area. It's the same setup as my tests, but scaled up to 400 feet. And I'm using high-strength
Okay.
dynamo for the cable and paracord for the breakaway. Now, I know I joke about safety a lot, but I have taken every precaution to make sure that this experiment is 100% safe. Most importantly, the knives on the rocket make it extremely nose-heavy and aerodynamically unstable. So without the string to guide it, the rocket would just spin like this, end over end, through the air, and eventually just drop out of the sky within a few hundred feet. And that's why it's definitely an extra-
Yes, yes, yes. True, true, true. Yo, what up, Dr. DJen? Big Dr. DJen, welcome in, brother. Thank you so much for the raid, homie. I hope you're doing well. Guys, if you're new here, nestle in, get cozy. We are watching some fucking dude build a rocket. I don't know.
So let's try the first experiment. I think I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. When I press this button, the rocket should go off.
Jesus, just chilling, my dude. Just chilling. Pretty sick.
Whoa!
I think it worked!
You think it worked? So did we hit it? No, something hit the pumpkin. There's some cans that are exploded. We must have just nicked the top of it. All right,
That's
here it comes
exactly
on
what
high
happened,
speed.
dude. That went right over the top,
Oh,
man.
it
That was some
perfectly.
shit.
It was going perfectly straight. It broke the rope just like I hoped. It nicked the pumpkin, and I lost track of it there. Honestly, this was
Yeah,
a little
can we
too
fucking
easy for the
eviscerate
rocket, so
that
for the
thing?
next test, we're gonna try something tougher. In my last video, we cut a toy car in half. In this video, I want to try cutting a
Okay.
real car door in half. I raised it up on some cinder blocks because last time the rocket hit a little higher than I thought it would. So hopefully we get a nice hit right in
Okay.
the center of this car door. So we're going to be using this upgraded rocket knife with the carbon steel blades. This should go straight through that car door.
Let's not hit a cow.
Got one more finishing touch to put
I feel like this is kind of audacious considering all we did was nick the car door.
on the rocket.
See, at least I'll give him credit
You know?
for stealing my idea.
Here we
Lockheed
go.
Sharton.
3, 2,
Got it.
1. I think we nailed it, dude. Did you hear that crash? Oh my god, we hit it.
Look at how it fucking ricocheted. Did you guys see that thing get totally redirected like 90 degrees?
We hit it. Oh, we hit it. Did we go through? We went through. We went through. Dude. Oh, perfect. I couldn't have asked for a better shot than that. Wait, where's my other GoPro?
As soon as rocket goes through, hides behind a car for protection.
GoPro. Oh, here's your battery. Oh no. I brought the car door home so I could cut it open and check out the damage on the inside. All right, check this out. One of the blades is still
Brutal.
stuck in the center support of the car door. Let me get that out. Wow, snapped it in half. But look, another blade made it clean through the center support and it looks like it came out right there. This blade kind of came in like this, barely nicked the inside of the car door like that, and then went.
Why are you making this?
Right through.
Why are you making this? We still don't have... Like... I don't know, man. Yeah, but like, why are we making weapons?
The other side. Cut through the steel cable here, and then this one.
You could do so much.
One right here. It cut through this, like, the sheath that the cable was in, and then it cut through these electrical wires too. Anyway, I paid $100 for this car.
Yeah, make AI fucking goth GFs that cut through my heart instead, dude.
We're at a junkyard. It's from like a Cadillac or something, and let's try the next experiment. All right, so we're setting up a new rocket to hit our target down there, which is a bunch of propane tanks and the teddy bear. We're gonna get the teddy bear this time. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Yo, Dr. Dejan, you take care, big dog. You take care, brother man. Thank you so much for coming through. Fuck. Fucking war zone.
It looks like it hit the ground right there, and
Holy
it's still
shit.
hot on
Look
the
when the
thermal camera.
look when the lizard cabal knocks on his door, he'll have his knife rockets.
Right here.
Hell man, he's fucking ready.
The knife's all twisted. Look at that.
When they come in trying to give him the jab.
Another one.
Their 57th jab this year.
This is the one that hit the car door. I also found this part of the knife too. So this was the front, that was the back, and the knife is just shattered.
Found the propane tank.
No way, way over here? Oh, whoa! It cut the top right off. Let me see it. Sharp.
Fuck
It's like a
that,
knife.
dude.
I came out here early the next day to find out where those first 3 rockets landed. And while I'm looking for them, Future Kevin is going to tell you about this video's sponsor, KiwiCo. So I've been trying to figure out some ideas. I've been farming for ideas. What can you guys try at home that's not so dangerous? Well, look at this. We've got a fresh batch of KiwiCo crates right here. We've got a bottle rocket, we've got air hockey, and we've got a mechanical sweeper. So KiwiCo creates hands-on projects for...
Why am I watching this? That goes to show you how fucking checked out I am right now.
Found the rockets that we launched yesterday.
Alright, what's going on here?
Pushed through this face. It's been like...
Thing was going so good, and then 4 rockets missed right in a row. It all worked out.
Piscallen. Alright, Piscallen. I'll trust you here. What's this? You know what I mean? I'm glad he's happy. Does he do this for a minute and 20 seconds? Same thing? Same bit? He does. Alright, this is, I mean, it's pretty metal. Pretty metal, but, you know, I don't know about that, brother. The Vice masculinity panel video is pretty good content if you haven't seen it already. Dude, I watched this and could not get through it. I think I got through like 6 minutes of it before I just wanted to fucking like I wanted to remove my ears from my body. Because it's just like a lot of just like intentionally curated shit takes, and then like what feel like uninspired but like, if nothing else, kind of correct takes, but they didn't feel well substantiated. I don't know. I also don't really like listening to people give takes. I prefer like looking at things to give takes about, you know? I don't want to like give takes about people's takes. After a while, it gets old. It gets real fucking old. Like just hearing other people's takes on things and being like, yep. Uh-huh. I agree. It's a good take. One thing I can think of you can get through is Athene's interview of AI Asmongold. Yeah, some of that shit was really funny, actually. I saw that. Some people have good insight. They have great insight. I just don't want to... Here's the thing. When I'm streaming, I want to be providing the value. I don't want to just be like putting on something that provides value and then I essentially affirm it. You know, I'd rather do that elsewhere. Are you technically shitting on chat for watching me give takes? No, it's that I'm platforming giving takes. I'm platforming this, so it's like I'm doing my job. Like, I will watch other people give takes another time or elsewhere, but, I don't know. Maybe that's just how I feel right now. It's really hard to, you know, pin down. I'm having a day-to-day chat, okay? I'm having a day-to-day. I don't know. Maybe we'll end up just playing games or something for a bit. Because that's like all I can really think to do. I don't want to do too much on the internet, frankly. It's a full moon. Yes, it's that. It is the full moon. It's got to be the full moon. Oh man, dude, I think I like broke my fucking toe on our couch today. I'm all fucked up. Maybe some Japan stuff for distraction. That or maybe like play a game, man. It's got to be one of the two. I'm not sure. I just feel weirdly invalid right now, I guess. Like we're just watching videos. Not a good feeling today. Don't know why. I'm still loving Persona 100%, man. Persona's been my absolute joy as of late. Absolute joy. But I feel like I'm gonna play it for fucking hours if I do. And I don't know if I've done enough good shit yet today to settle into that. So let's think, chat. Let's think. How do you say good evening in Japanese? Konbanwa. Konbanwa. Right? I think. Konbanwa. And there's got to be something else, right? Have you stopped playing WoW? Yeah. I did stop playing WoW, and I don't think it's a good thing. I don't think it's a good thing. Do a tier list? What do you want me to tier list? What do you want me to tier list? If you guys tell me what you want me to make a tier list about, I'll do it. We'll make a tier list right here, right now. Easy meals that are healthy. I mean, does one already exist? I'm down to give some... I'm down to do a tier list take. Let's go with categories. I don't like doing the streamers I could beat up in a fight thing. I think it's dumb. I tried it and I hated it. Made me feel very like a school bully. Actors and actresses. Ooh, we could rank DILF actors. Chile, how likely Jenny TV is to get robbed based on the state. That could be a good one. Why are cryptos and NFTs an option for crypto and NFT bros? Why do you think? Epic 7. Ooh, we could do a blind Epic 7 react about how likely Lakari is to spend an infinite amount of money trying to collect this avatar. Let's do that. No, we need totally blind. This is way too much. Holy shit. I can't really even see them, though. Like, I don't know. Let's go with, okay. Let's go with, cost. Invaluable to Lakari. Infinite attempts. Let's go with 500 to 1,000. Should be okay. Hold on. Then let's do this. Let's do 2,500 to 5,000. 1. 2,500. We'll do 500 to 1,000. Hold on. Okay. Let's get music. Why don't we have music on? Let's go 250 to 500. Okay. Let's go with 100. 200 to 250. Let's go with 0. Let's go. Should we go 50 to 100? Yeah, let's do that. 50 to 100. $1 to $50. Zero. Okay, blind reacts here. Lakari will go bankrupt trying to get whatever this thing is. That's how I feel. This is a very petite, I don't know. This seems like, if I don't know a lot about anime culture, but I feel like this is what people exalt as a true waifu. For very strange reasons. This is probably, this guy looks like he's not, I don't think Lakari would want to collect this person, but I'm seeing, you know, like he looks kind of cool, so maybe he has strength here. I'm going 1 to 50 there. This looks like a mid-tier waifu. Another mid-tier waifu here. I don't know. It's hard to tell with what we have, you know, accessible to us here. Let's see if I can make this a little bigger for you guys. Maybe a little bit. I feel like silver hair's kind of a premium in waifu economy, you know? Like typically that's kind of a that's indicative of a kind of power scaling, you know? Whereas this seems like it's going to be like a, you know, how are they fetishizing this one? Is this like a girl next door aesthetic? I'm not sure. This one's kind of gruff. But it looks like it has combat value, but not enough to be, you know, valued as a waifu. This is all I know is that if it is a small blonde woman, that's kind of lolly to lolly adjacent, it has infinite value to weebs. and it's horrifying. Green hair. Colored hair, also a premium. I'm going with 1,000 to 2,500 on that. Very basic waifu. Black hair with bangs, to me, is probably not going to be something that stimulates Lucari there. Now, originally here, I feel like this is the epitome of mid-tier, for whatever reason, and it's because of the goggles. Maybe a little bit higher than that. Let's go 500 to 1,000 there. This just looks like a pretty man. It's kind of femboy, actually. Let's go 50 to 100. He's got a pretty collar, okay? This is how much money I think Lucari would be willing to spend to collect this Epic 7 waifu that I don't know anything about the game, so it's a totally just a blind attempt at being like, how much money is Lucari going to put into collecting this? I think this is 2,500 to 5,000. Yeah, what up, Literally Spencer? Thank you for the 21, baby boy. Only because this is it's not blonde. Now, colored hair lolly waifu, that's got to be invaluable. I imagine it has weirdly potent combat value. That's my take. There are special garnishes to this one. I don't know what's on the forehead, but it looks elven. I feel like that means there's a special power involved. I'm going to go up here. This one is far too adult to be valued, but it is red hair. Colored hair tends to go there. I'm going to go 500 to 1,000 there. This one possesses no value to Lucari. This one, red eyes, this is going to be one of the more valuable waifus, unquestionably. Because this looks like combat value there, and there's definitely some kind of, yo! Thank you so much for the 10, you motherfucking boy. You appreciate that. Thank you, dude. That means a lot. This is a weird one, because this definitely has some kind of demonic backstory that justifies, why they act the way they act around this character. This looks like a priestess of some kind. It's got a lolly factor, but a religious component. I don't know. I'm going with just above the best. Ooh. Now this one has a very cool non-basic hairstyle, and it looks like it kind of have a gruff combat value to it. And it's looking kind of it's looking older. Not older, it's looking lolly, but rugged. Ooh, a furry. I don't know what Lucari would do for the furry. I don't know what Lucari's stance is on furries. So can anyone clarify? Hold on. We should do this. Twitch. Let's just ask. Where is he? Lucari? Lucari? What is your stance on furries? Black. What's your stance on... Very important.
No hair? No problem.
No hair, no problem.
No
the
hair,
wind.
no problem.
Oh, the wind is going against us.
Lucari!
Seems very realistic, huh?
A little bit, yes. You can go sideways.
Wait, what did Wake say? Yo, Wake, what's up?
Is he here?
I think Wake's here, yeah. But why is Wake concerned? What happened?
Yes.
Short answer will
I can do
suffice.
this. I can defeat this boss. I am the king of Valencia. I must man up. I won the camp.
Very
I'm the god
important.
Gamer. I am Bushi.
Come on, Lack.
What's your stance on furries? Short answer will suffice.
Okay.
I love furries.
Well, apparently furries are very rich. And they always commission a lot of furry, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I just...
But how do furries...
I just kind of look the other way, you know?
Is it dark already? Night?
Yeah, but like, sure. But how do you feel
Just bad weather.
about furries?
Come on, wind, turn around so we can get it faster over.
Wait, the ones you gotta watch out for are the scalies, though.
Okay, that's a good thing to know.
Scaleless.
This feels like a politician's response. I want to know what they do to you.
I think they're freaks, to be honest, man. That means we should each their own, you know?
That'll work. Alright, we're out. Not spending money on that. I'm undervaluing femboys in this economy. This one's got to be worth a lot. Pink hair. This is going to be an expensive one. I'm putting this one. You know what? No. I mean, the blondes tend to be undefeated here. I'm just trying to go with what I feel people are how they're valuing it. You know, what do you think of femboys? I don't know if he's ready to answer. Let's see. So the tier list we're doing here is how likely Lakari is to, how much money he's willing to spend on the Epic 7 character. Okay, this one's looking, pretty, I feel like this little one's mid as fuck, you know? Like, that's what I think. I think this one's also kind of mid, though. That's my take. I don't know. Ooh. Eye patches tend to, even though they're a bit grizzled, are going to yield, they normally have a special power, I think, so I'm going up here. An enchanting femboy, this one's not even very fem. I don't think it's going for much for lack. I'm going 0 on this. A very basic kind of, uninteresting. Also, this one does not look like you can sexualize it, so no money. This one's a bit too demure. No, this one's a bit too, like, sultry, you know? Typically, very sexual characters are undervalued because they need innocence to disarm any potential insecurities. So I'm going with 500 to 1,000 on this. That one, he's not spending money on this. Now, this is a lolly femboy, which I think could put it mid-range here. 250 to 500 bucks is what I'm thinking here. I'm going with mid on this. I don't know why. Typically, white hair's a good, maybe a little sub-mid. I don't know. It's hard to value. All right, I'm trying to play by convention here. Okay. This one is. I can't even really assess its value. I'm gonna go with a mid-range there, even though it is Elven. So maybe. Yeah, you know what? That's as good as I can go. A very normal-looking man that's not going to go anywhere for him. Another furry. No, we're paying no money for the furry. Blonde, elven, kind of lolly, but not fully lolly. That's lolly enough. Let's go ahead and get it up here, actually. That's going to be invaluable to Lakari. This looks like it has some kind of, like, demonic power. But a bit too known. It's like they're too aware of their power, you know? Now this is a very pedestrian, peasant-like character, but they want to project innocence onto this. Going with 2,500 to 5,000 here. Whatever this is invaluable. I'm positive of it. Okay? I'm positive of it. Okay, there are too many of them. I regret this concept now. Yeah, I'm out. I'm not doing this. I can't look at these for that long. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind like that. No shot. No shot. Okay, let's go categories. Let's see if there's anything I actually want to do a tier list on. If there's not, so be it. Fast food, I do not care. Final Fantasy, I do not play. France, pugh. Fits in styles, tank top best. Germany. Tough past. What up, Fubi? Genshin Impact. Dude. Harry Potter. Turf. HBO. Pretty cool. Healthy. All right, health and fitness. Let's see. Sleeping position rank. Human organs. They're all pretty S tier to me, man. We really do need those bad boys. You know what I mean? We kind of need that. Gym lifts. Minecraft mobs. Bean tier list. Who the fuck is this man? We could rank plagues. Prune genres. Various types of pain. Where is existential pain? Do we have a spiritual pain? The pain of never being enough? No, not relevant. Muscle groups tier list. Cock muscle. S tier. Substances, best to worst. Water bottle brands. Frog. Oh, wow, this is actually just a frog, like a tier list of frogs. Do you want to know what the best partner sleeping position is? I'll show you what it is, guys. It's this shit right here. Two people not fucking touching each other. And sleeping soundly. And I don't even think it's that contentious, dude. Cuddling is fine until I'm asleep. Or ready to sleep. And then I want to sleep. Most useless body part. Really? The nervous system? Alright, those are nails. I guess we're looking better, but holy shit. That's some warm climate talk? Ugh. Fuck, dude. Do you know how fucking hot I am? You know how warm my body gets? No, it's not. I am constantly sweating when I sleep in the same bed as someone, dude. Breakfast tier list. Literally not a single one of these foods should be eaten for breakfast. Except for these two. Maybe the yogurt. I mean, for me. Look. You guys shouldn't live like me, because I'm miserable, alright? I'm not a fan of American breakfasts. What breakfast do you like? I just eat normal food for breakfast, typically. Can you make a tier list? Oh, God. They're all fucking F tier, dude. Mexico tier list? What do we got here? Papitas Mexicanas. Pan dulce. That is good. Let's see. Persona? Really? Kamoshida? I don't know many of these people. I don't think it's a spoiler to, like, see their faces. It doesn't say what they do, you know? They're just hanging. Street Fighter. Where is she? Alright, we did it. Let's see. World of Warcraft. Playable races, 8.3. They're all F tier. Yu-Gi-Oh? Dude, I don't even remember Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, I do, but I don't. Like, ranking Yu-Gi-Oh monsters. These are all just so insane. So bizarre. God, I collected the fuck out of these cards, though. It's weird seeing them all. I never really was in Yu-Gi-Oh! I just bought the cards and collected. I never played the game. Dude, for all the Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards I probably collected when I was like first, second, third grade, I never once attempted to play the game with anyone, ever. No one I was friends with played the game. We just collected them. I do not know why. I do not. Can you rank ways to fix your sleep schedule? Dude, do you know who you're fucking talking to? Do you know how fucking just out of control my life is? You think I'm the person to ask here? No. In no fucking universe. Pokemon's a fun tier list to make, but honestly guys, today I think I just want to end my stream. I'm kind of in my feels, and unless I just play Persona all night, which I feel like if I play Persona, all I'm gonna do is play, like, I'm just gonna tunnel into Persona. I don't know. We could play Persona, but I don't know what to, I don't know how long I'll do it for. Let's see. Spend some time defining your brand image and your vor. Wait, what are you recommending? I don't even know what you're saying. Break the bone, are you okay? Yeah, guys, I think today's just a good day to chill. I'm kind of sleepy, I don't know. I just think I'd rather end and hang out for the night, get some sleep. But I love you guys, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow, okay? Big love to you all. Just today's the day. I need a rest. Yo, what up, Sony? Good to see you, man. Is that ever the case, man? You guys, big shout out to my sweet Sony. I hope you're doing well, dude. But yeah, let's just get some rest today. We'll stream tomorrow with hopefully a little better sleep behind me today.